I too enjoy the sound of keyboard clacking. Testing 1, 2, 3. You all hear me?
Yes.
Why'd you say something? Acoustic?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think.
You're good.
I wonder when those other two jabronis are gonna show.
Probably never.
Understandable.
Oh, whoa. Well, the other D&D session I'm a part of just canceled our session for Saturday. The Corona.
Nice.
Oh, you haven't.
They canceled a D&D session due to Corona.
Our DM is a university kid, and
Does
Corona-
he have coronavirus?
no, but the school it's basically around almost spring break time, so the quarter is ending, and basically the school just canceled all classes, and so he has to meet with his group and talk about what they're going to be doing. So he doesn't have time to write out the session and have us play Saturday. Gotta deal with all that crap.
Fair.
And where are those other two? They're usually the first ones here too. Luna's still a robot for some reason.
Robot.
Do you want me to change the server region real quick?
Probably should.
I don't know why this server is so cursed. I have to change this the region every other day.
All right, we all here?
Kuna? Acoustic?
Oh,
Radical?
Listen, I just have to be always on exactly on time.
Oh, we thought you would cut out for a moment. Weren't even here.
Acoustic and Kahuna.
I heard acoustic.
Do you exist?
yes, this is me. Kahoot.
Oh, I didn't hear acoustic. I just saw his thing.
Hmm.
I think Kahuna's just dead.
I hope Kahuna's not dead. Eat him.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
I'm really proud of myself. I cleaned my entire room.
Hey.
Yes.
I need
It
to
looks
fucking do
the best it's ever looked in the entire time I've lived here.
dope as hell. I haven't cleaned my room since I rearranged my furniture 5 months.
All right. I am a bit curious about what's happening with MJ.
Yeah. It's not usually late.
MJN.
I think Kahuna may also be roboting out on us.
They changed the server region one more. Eastern is region.
Yeah, I can handle Eastern.
Changing that server region.
I feel like most of our crew is Eastern.
Who is this, Avon?
Who is who? Oh, you're gonna find out. But he came in with Sammy.
That's Sammy Incubus.
Oh, what are you talking about, Radical?
Sorry.
He's just a really sexy guy next to Sammy.
Sammy's being mind
He's a fucking
controlled.
incubus.
How do you know that? And Kahuna left.
I know what
too.
an incubus is. They're hot as hell. They're hot as hell demon dudes.
Hot as hell demon dudes. Sounds like
Some
Breenie's
succubus
kind
are
of
hot as hell
adventure.
demon girls.
Sounds like Breenie's gonna have fun.
I mean, Breenie hasn't been having fun already.
He's an incubus.
Breenie has not had luck with people.
Hello, MJN.
Hi, MJN.
Hello.
Imogen.
Okay,
Oh,
Kahuna's
See, Cahoon dead.
apparently his internet was shitting out on him, so he's restarting
Ah.
right now.
Ah.
And I haven't heard a word from MJN, so I hope they're all right.
Well, if you look in the
My
Discord
mic was
channel,
muted.
Avon,
Oh, I didn't
hello.
see that. Hello.
Oh.
All right.
I did
This-
almost forget because of the time change.
this Modern Warfare Battle Royale looks bad.
I think it actually looks kind of decent. And also, I realized the time change did happen, but I guess that works differently for different people.
Well, so
yeah.
my time doesn't change, so it goes
Arizona.
from 7 to 6.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
MJN, your time doesn't change, does it?
No, that's
'Cause
why
we
I'm
live in, like,
Arizona.
Arizona.
I've gotten used to D&D being at 7, and now it's at 6.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that shit.
Yeah.
We should probably, if you want to fix this time thing, we can talk about it later.
What? No, it's fine. I just have to get used to it.
Oh,
I
okay.
was gonna say. It doesn't seem like an issue because MJN's here.
Okay. And Kahuna, are you all good?
Kahuna's
Yeah,
not here.
Kahuna's
Not
on
in
the
the
voice
channel.
chat.
I thought I heard him coming.
Uh-uh.
I gotta open all my shit.
Opening all that shit.
I need to fix all my sound settings for people. I got a new pair of headphones, and that comes with me fucking with every single piece of my audio.
hmm
But I mean, they sound nice.
That's good.
Ooh.
All right.
Mm.
I've successfully advertised this. By that, I mean just posted in 3 different.
3
Gaming.
3.
game.
Yeah. Our Boy Squad, Justin's, and
Another one I'm
somewhere.
the NLSS tabletop group that Forge invited me to.
Oh yeah, that part. Yeah.
They're actually pretty cool. And
I need to get back into using Justin's Discord.
Literally,
There's
all I
just
do
so
is
many channels.
all I do is lurk in his politics channel. Also, yes, there are way too many channels in
Just
Justin's
so many
Discord.
yeah,
channels.
there's a lot.
Can you
Ugh.
probably cut it down by half and still have all of the same content in the channel?
Well, you're telling me you don't need a Stardew IRL channel? Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
I was just, what is Stardew IRL?
Oh wait, no, that's
It's home. It's like it's
Plants?
the home and garden
that
channel.
was Home and Cooking, but they just
Yeah.
changed the name of it. I just realized that.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's home and garden. So
Home
like
and
house
garden.
stuff, like gardening, whatever.
Oh, like my plants.
Yeah.
I mean to be honest, like even though Justin added 2 new channels recently, I actually kind of like them because I would use them. The movies, TV, and video
Well,
games
he didn't-
one.
Mute that one.
Oh, okay.
I never
Video games
look.
is pretty
Sierra's
good.
General?
I never look in
That's
the
just the
D&D
general
channel because it's
Yeah.
always people posting like minis, and it makes me jealous because I'll never get to use minis.
What?
I don't have friends in real life.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have friends online though.
Oh,
I saw a mini for Thaddeus Krieg,
Oh, you
Oh,
did?
yeah?
like at my local video game store.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mhm.
nice.
it was really
Dude.
cool.
Did you get it?
No, I didn't get it.
yeah.
You don't want a mini
But
of
I
the
might.
world's greatest Asimar radical?
A lot of characters overlap in campaigns and stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you read Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, Thaddeus Krieg is the ruler of Elturall when you read up that section of the book.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think. The basically, what the fuck is her name?
Kahuna.
She's basically
you-
the high person of Neverwinter, I think.
Oh. Kahuna, can you speak?
Probably not.
Okay, we're good.
He's
Do
dead.
any of
He's
you
dead.
watch
Ah,
He's
Masked
alive.
Singer?
Alright.
Watch what?
Masked Singer.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
no,
Nancy
the worst
Pelosi
show on
was on it.
television.
Wait, who was on it?
Fucking Nancy Pelosi.
Wait, Nancy Pelosi? I heard
Jeez.
Sarah Palin was on it for some dumb reason.
Sarah Palin. I'm pretty sure it was Nancy Pelosi.
Mass Singer.
It might be Sarah Palin.
Okay, I don't see Nancy. It's Sarah Palin, not Nancy Pelosi.
It says, oh, Sarah Palin. Still just as
That's even worse in my opinion. I can actually handle Nancy Pelosi. Sarah Palin
Do you
can-
handle Nancy Pelosi?
Okay. Get in here, Teralyn. Into roll 20, please. We probably should start.
No. We're only
Wait.
10 minutes behind.
I don't know why we waited for Kahuna. He's always gone in the beginning anyway.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Radical.
Yeah.
Haha, I was tricking you. I just wanted to see if you were here, but now that you are.
Ah,
Alright.
damn it.
Alright,
Get ready.
let's begin. Alright. In today's episode of The Descent, an old friend returns. After saving Ulder Ravengard from the Grand Cemetery, the gang emerge upstairs to find Gideon Lightward dead, supposedly as a present for Barrow based off a message written in Druidic. While the gang's mezzoloth friends sought to deposit Gideon into the Undead Pit, Vaelith managed to persuade him to cast a ritual on the body before it was dumped into the necromantic pit. Deciding that it would be best to return to the High Hall, the gang hurried back and informed Pherria Jynks what had happened. Knowing that exorcism was needed to remove the corrupted Helm of Torm Sight, Pherria quickly got the gang together to perform it, having Barrow be the conduit for it. After a quick ritual, during which the gang fought off some Will-O-Wisps, while Barrow got shot, the helm was safely removed from Ravengard's head, after which the gang thought it would be best for them to get a long rest before planning things out further. During the rest, Teralyn had another dream where she found herself talking to Zariel, of all people, who spoke to her on her new subordinate as she continued to call Teralyn Yael before going off to fight a giant demon. During that same time, Barrow dreamt of fish speaking to him, asking him where he was, to which Barrow ultimately gave the fish his location. Following the rest, Vaelith learned from Lulu that another memory has returned, that of Lulu once having the ability to turn into a giant golden mammoth that was rode into battle by Zariel. Speaking with Ravengard, the gang learned from him of the vision he saw, that of Lulu and another woman planting the Sword of Zariel into Avernus, from which an ornate palace and a scab-like covering emerged from the ground. Ravengard also stated that he saw Lulu wandering about Avernus until found by two Kenku. Remembering who the Kenku were, Lulu informed the gang that back during her time in Avernus, she was taken in by a woman named Mad Maggie at Fort Knucklebone, and can remember where it is in Avernus. As the gang discussed plans of getting down there, they were informed by Lily Whitehead that a friend of theirs, Castellano, had broken into the High Hall. Meeting up with him on the upper level, Castellano informed the gang that after consuming the Stelmane brain, it went mad and went out on a rampage across the town, during which ending dragged Castellano along. During all that chaos, Castellano managed to sneak away, with the Pink Displacer Diamond no less. Ultimately, Castellano gave Greenie the Pink Displacer Diamond, then snuck down into the catacombs as Ending arrived, who came to the High Hall to confront his sister, Reyla Ordann, to finish what he started. Before the fighting took place, Greenie noticed that it had arrived at the High Hall, a squad of demons and devils with it. Bracing themselves for a fight, Vaelith managed to convince Ending to stand down, noting that he was lost and unsure of what he should be doing, while Lulu miraculously convinced Reyla to focusing on it was more important than Ending. You can thank Lulu's double nat 20s for that one. When the fighting did break loose, the gang took on Id and his team while Ending fled the scene. Eventually, the gang managed to best Id and his fiends, only to discover that out of their remains emerged a revived Belynne Stelmane. However, before she attacked, he was stopped by none other than Sammy Singer, as he quickly banished both Belynne and Reyla for trying to attack him, in order to save his friends. So now, after 17 sessions since we last saw him, Sammy Singer is back and ready to chat with his friends about what's been happening.
This is only episode 17.
There's a total of 18 sessions currently, but yeah. So what will happen during this fateful reunion? What will the gang do now, knowing that they have their first real lead from Lulu on where the Sword of Zariel is? Time to find out on The Descent. I'm gonna be very honest. That intro was like, as I was writing it out, it became longer and longer, and I didn't really know what to do. All right.
That's
What
fine.
happened? What happened last episode?
Yeah.
Big time.
So Barrow would like to go up and hug Sammy.
Okay. As you do approach Sammy, this guy right here does step in front of you, and he says, "Excuse me, you have to ask before you can touch, Mr. Singer."
What a hunk.
Sammy.
Sammy tells him, "Alright, it's alright. Barrow's an old friend." You can roll me an insight check, Barrow, as the man named Orrin steps back.
Okay. Yeah. You want?
19. You can tell Orrin is very pissed at the fact that he had to step back for you, of all people. But Sammy gives you a nice big hug.
So, who exactly is this guy? Vaelith leans over and asks that.
Wrong person to ask.
Yeah, just some guy. Apparently, I don't know.
So, you just don't know who this is, I think.
Listen, I'm just here.
The other person who wasn't there.
Yeah. Sammy looks to you, Barrow, and is like, "Barrow, I wouldn't know it. You've gotten stronger."
You got
It's no big deal.
And Sammy looks over. Teralyn, Brittany, get over here. Alright. Sammy will... You will hug or shake hands or fist bump or whatever to say hello.
Brittany will fist bump.
Yeah, you don't want to spread that coronavirus, Brittany, so fist bump.
Make sure you wash your hands.
I'll get out some hand sanitizer real quick. So Sammy,
Great idea. I should grab mine.
who's your friend here?
Why, he's my new receptionist. This Orrin Ragon. And you look, this guy is just an incredibly sexy dude, just kind of standing back there with a clipboard. And he kind of looks
Not
at
as
you.
sexy as Vaelith, though. 10 out of 10.
No, he's an 11 out of 10.
Oh, fuck.
He's an 11 out of 10. We established this.
Yeah, yeah.
But, yeah. Brittany, you seem to still be alive. I guess that's a good thing, all things considered.
Sammy, what happened to you? I watched you die.
He looks at you a bit perplexed as you say that. You watched me die.
It's a long story, alright? I have dreams of that.
Well,
Yeah, I was there too.
all I
Were
can
you?
all I can
Were
say.
you there?
He looks at both of you a bit disheartened. And he's like, "You both watched me die and didn't do anything."
No, it was like I couldn't do anything. I tried so hard. Like, trust me, man.
He will give you the
I
benefit of the
can't
doubt.
manipulate things. I just see.
Yeah, I don't have. I'm not. Listen, I may have gotten stronger, but I can't like climb through dreams. I'm sorry, friend. I tried my hardest.
He looks at you both and he's like, all right. Well, as for your other question, it's a secret. As he kind of like puts his finger on his mouth. All I can say is in that I've been busy, but no. When you find yourself with a second chance in life, you just gotta do certain things. Really go out there and see the world. I've never been to... Well, I actually have been to Teralyn once before, but Orrin here hasn't, as he points back to Orrin. But, yeah, as it may, I came here. I just wanted to see you were all doing well, and it clearly didn't seem like you were, and goodbye. Never mind, going back. And, you know, I just want to know you guys are all alright.
I mean, we've
I'm
definitely
glad.
been better.
I'm glad to know you haven't changed, Sammy. It's good to know.
That I haven't. And while this is going on, Zaz and Vaelith, you looked, and Ray and Heinrich are... They look both a bit concerned, as they both kind of have their weapons out, and they looked at the two of you, and Heinrich's like, should we be killing those fiends over there right now?
No fucking clue. I guess
Honestly?
there's 3 no.
Honestly, I think we're okay.
Oh, well, you went like full robot there, Kahuna.
Very robot.
my life.
Here, let me just swap server regions.
It-
See if that helps.
I think it may be more of it's Kahuna's internet at this point.
I assumed so, but I don't know. Switch it.
If you swap it, I will drop for the next 20 minutes.
Okay, we can hear you. Repeat what you were saying, Mouse.
Beep boop. Fine. Beep boop. They seem
Gotcha. Heinrich looks and he's like, alright.
Sammy, would you like to meet our friends? Our new friend?
He looks to Orin. Orin's kind of like tapping his foot on the floor, kind of like, we don't have all day. And he's like, 2 minutes. And then they want to give you guys another present before I have to go.
So,
Oh, you
how
you
busy are you to
really
be a receptionist, Sammy?
Yeah, he also keeps track of my schedule.
Well, I mean, it's your schedule. I guess you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, but I have meetings with bosses and then right-hand mans and all that stuff.
You have bosses?
I've always had bosses. I've always had to do work for other people. It's basically been my life. As he kind of rolls his eyes.
I get that.
All right.
Yeah.
But Sammy will say hi to your guys' other friends if you want to introduce them.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got? So Vaelith, Zal, Rhea,
Lulu and Heinrich.
Lulu, and Heinrich. This
Yeah.
is Sammy. He's our
Lulu.
friend.
Layla still looks supremely confused.
Yeah.
Kind of the person who started this whole adventure.
So I'll say this for Vaelith and Zaus. You see, Sammy's just essentially kind of a goblin. He's very well dressed, like in the black tux and all that, along with the super sexy man behind him. But he does seem to kind of give off a different energy from like things you've seen before. Yeah. Heinrich and Ray are just kind of like in the back, kind of waving their hands, like kind of like awkwardly. Lulu actually comes up. Well, if you're a friend of my friends, I guess that means you're a friend of mine. Put her there. And Lulu pulls out her trunk and Sammy shakes it. Well, good to meet you, Miss Lulu. Good to meet you, Miss Lulu. Vela's out. Do any of you guys come up, or do you just choose to stay back there?
I mean, if he approaches me, I won't deny him like a handshake or whatever, but I'm not going to approach him.
Alright, he's gonna stay where he is, though.
Alright.
What about you, Zaus?
I think his house is. Yeah.
Oh boy.
you may have noticed, Sammy, that Bo's not here. He wanted to spend some time with his family.
Oh. Good old Bo Finhorn.
I know.
Wonder what'll happen to him next, though.
I think he'll be fine. You know, he can handle himself.
I see. Alright. Now, Barrow, unfortunately, it is time for me to go.
Where are you headed to in such a hurry?
One.
Okay, one at a time. He looks at you, Green, he's like, well, I have to have a meeting with my boss, and then I got to probably cook dinner. And after that, maybe get a nice sleep. Then do more meetings, and then whatnot.
One more hug for the road.
Sure, actually, but before I go and give you the hug, Barrow, I do have, I think I could help you guys out with one favor if you need it. At which point, Orin steps up and he goes up to you. As he starts pulling out this paperwork, yes, Mr. Sammy told me your name was Barrow Green, Mr. Green. Did you guys need a favor of sorts to complete a task? You know, I can work on getting all the proper proper paperwork and channels filled out to solve your thing. So if you need like, I don't know, a way to get out of here, or you want some food, or maybe a glass of water. I'm only doing this once though, as he like glares at Sammy, and Sammy's like, yes, perfectly fine. So Sammy looks to you, Barrow. Yeah, I'm assuming everybody can still hear me. Everyone's gone quiet. He's like,
Yeah.
So Barrow, you need one favor, Orin here can help you out with it.
Do I have to decide now?
I mean, you don't have to do it right now, but if you ever want to, just click your heels 3 times in an orderly fashion, and then say, there's no place like home.
Also, Kahuna's dead.
I know he's
Being
dead.
the Wizard of Oz now?
Yeah. I do know Kahuna is dead. My hope is that he does come back, and I will just cover for Zos.
I think Orin is the Wizard of Oz.
Is he?
Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
I wouldn't say he's wonderful.
Yeah, if you guys didn't notice, Barrow is wearing some kick-ass red heels, though.
Oh,
if you look down.
These big ass hairy furball feet and these delicate like ruby slippers.
Pretty much.
They fit him perfectly.
They do.
Of course.
Alright. So, Sammy, we'll give you that hug, Barrow. We'll say bye to Greenie and Teralyn. Lulu will also say bye. He was like, bye, Sammy. And then Sammy's like, bye, Lulu. And the two of them begin to head out.
It's always interesting to see you, Sammy.
He looks to you, that it is. And then the two of them just leave.
okay.
Yeah, Kahuna is gone. Fortunately. The internet ate him.
He's back.
Uh,
Okay.
Well, what are we gonna do now?
Lulu kind of looks to you all.
uh,
Let me change the music because
We'll
Sammy's
find
gone.
those people.
Yes.
I guess we should go do the thing.
Lulu
You
looks.
think,
Continue on, Barrow. Sorry.
Yeah, Lulu?
That's-
Well, you think, you think, Ravengard is up yet?
Oh yes, that's a good point. Actually, I forgot about it.
Lulu reminds you all that Ravengard did wake up and tell you guys about his vision.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, Lulu's like,
Yeah.
aren't you guys
Listen.
forgetting something?
Oh, yeah.
Some of us saw him when he was awake. Some people were up talking to Castellano. Or not Castellano.
It
Oh,
was
yeah,
Lily.
I remember
No.
that now.
Lulu's
See,
like,
it happened a week ago, so I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's fine. yeah, don't you
It was
remember
today.
Ravengard told us about the vision he saw? How, a place, a nice, beautiful palace and scab came up. How I wandered around Avernus, so I found Chuka and Clonk. And how I got taken into Fort Knucklebone with Mad Maggie.
Yeah. Let's go do that. Where's Fort Knucklebone at?
Heinrich will, because he was he actually there? No, he was not. He doesn't know. Lulu's like, I know how to get there. We just gotta find some way to get to the ground.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, like I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
there were big chains on the ends of the city going down to the ground, right?
Yeah, there were chains. Man, can none of you really fly?
But wait, let me see. Give me 1 second.
I myself could
Necessarily
get
not.
down there 2 different ways.
Wait, don't we have that Featherfall scroll?
Yeah, we do.
Though I believe, depending on the level of the scroll, you can only cast it on a handful, maybe not even enough rolls.
It says it's up to 5 falling.
So I suppose that is exactly all of these.
Yeah, as
Yep.
Well,
as Ray and Heinrich kind of look to you all, and they're kind of like, actually, we have been meaning to talk to you guys. Ray is like,
I mean, I can get 2 of us down there.
yeah, Ray is also like, yeah, we got some bad news. we are going to stay here.
Alright.
We need to keep
Okay.
the city safe. I mean, you saw
Yeah, makes sense.
you saw what happened. I mean, I guess if there's any good news from all of this was that you all that id fellow managed to take out a lot of the devils and demons out here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So Heinrich looks to you, but yes. How about you all get a nice one more long rest? We'll make sure you're all fed, and you can find your way down below.
Dope.
Alright.
Well, I suppose
Sweet.
we should get going. Then you continue your work here.
Yeah.
Perhaps we'll be back, and if we're not, well.
Alright. So, the people in the High Hall do get together to give you guys one more long rest if you so want it.
One more long rest. I'm fucking down.
I'm done.
And I know you're here,
I'm
but
down.
can you just type in the chat so we know what your
Sure,
opinion is?
everybody's down.
Otherwise, I'll just say you're down too.
Long rest. One
Long
last
rest, you
long
say?
Yeah, one last long rest.
Yep.
So
Alright.
we long resting?
I mean, we did just long rest, right? Didn't
You kinda.
You had a long
We
rest.
long rested and then fought.
Yeah, and then you had a
Oh,
fight.
no.
Yeah.
we? So yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Alright, I've taken the long.
Alright.
Y'all want to see something cool I can do?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Bubble of magic.
So yeah, Barrow gets you all together and then makes a 30-foot bubble around you.
Yeah, it's nice in here. It's warm.
Was this really necessary?
No, but I can do that, and I want to. I've been meaning for an excuse to do it.
Can you like walk through the bubble or?
Yeah, watch this. Bear walks outside the bubble.
Okay,
Walks
that he does.
Oh, okay.
It's
But
just
the-
a better version of that wizard spell.
The Mordecaian's sphere or whatever.
Tiny Mordenkainen's hut, I think.
Yeah. Also, Barrow, the moment you leave the sphere, it does vanish.
Oh, so the sphere's
Oh
gone.
yeah.
Bye, sphere.
But you didn't really need it,
Yeah,
right?
walk,
Then I
he
put it
walks
back
out
up.
and it poofs.
Okay.
And then I put it back out.
So, everybody, since you did level up last time, so get your new max HPs ready, get your spell slots ready. I'm gonna do one more thing, though, before we cut to the next part. Alright. A nice long sleep. Perfect time for Teralyn, Vaelith,
Hey.
and Barrow. I'll be...
Oh yeah, baby. Dream time.
The three of you find yourselves in a desert.
Put
You
up.
s-
Oh,
you
Together
see,
or separately?
you're all together, funny enough.
Okay.
Like, you can all see each other.
Hi, dream friends. Dream
Hi.
squad. Yeah.
Wait, you
What?
I'm here?
You're here too, Vaelith.
Vaelith just kind of looks around like, what the fuck?
Oh, you're new here. Yeah, this is Dream Friends Hour.
I've never seen you here, Barrow.
Oh, I've been here a couple times. We talked a bit, but like, remember we couldn't see each other. Well, I could see you, kind of. It was
Oh.
weird.
So,
It was
anyway,
weird stuff. It was weird stuff.
anyways, in this desert, you find, sorry, let me just make sure find this. Okay. You actually see, sitting on the cliffs, or on a rock, it's ending. You just kind of sitting there.
Ah. Oh,
Okay.
this guy.
Yeah.
Should we do anything?
I mean, we should talk to him, right? That's why we're here. Or try.
I guess. I don't really get. Dreams are weird. I
Alright.
guess we might as well, you know.
Well, as you guys are talking, you hear another voice that's not him shout out, "Hey kid!" And he looks and he's kind of like, "What?" "Hey kid, what are you doing over here? As he kind of pipes him. Just contemplate. You don't need to contemplate, kid. Nobody's got time for that. As you watch and you see, what appears to be, first of all, there's a man riding a horse, except the horse is completely black and covered in blue flames. I would ask the three of you to roll me nature checks to see if you know what that is.
Nature.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have proficiency in nature check.
Okay.
But that's just a
Hell
regular
yeah, 4.
All right, Vaelith, you know that horse is called a nightmare. Barrow, Teralyn, that just looks like a badass horse.
Yeah, like a cool horse.
Dope ass.
Yeah, and the man riding it is decked out in like black armor, like he's a black knight or something, and he's like, "Listen, kid, I don't know what you've been through, but you either move along or stick around and hear what I gotta say." At which point, Ending looks and he's like, it looks like he's reaching for his weapon, but he kind of stops and he's like, "Well, I guess I'll hear what you have to say." And he's like, "Excellent. Name's Haramon, kid," as he kind of reaches out his hand. Have you ever heard of the tale of the world's most perfect woman? The one they call Zariel. And as Haramon and the Nightmare start walking and riding, Ending decides to kind of follow them. And that's where things kind of cut out for you, the three of you.
I wouldn't say she's the perfect woman.
Damn.
I mean, I have visited her twice in my dream.
Alright.
Have we left the dream?
You did leave the dream because you guys spent so much time talking about if you should talk to him that other guy showed up and talked to him.
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, I guess that's better than like listening to him.
Alright. When you all wake up, Lulu, first of all, flying over to Vaelith. Vaelith, I got great news.
Yeah, what? What
I remembered something else.
Of course you did. What did you remember, Lulu?
Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't.
Oh, alright, thank you.
Wait a minute, no, he didn't.
And then
Like-
Vaelith goes back to sleep.
Alright. So,
That's funny. That's good.
misreading something in my notes. I apologize for that.
It happens.
Eventually you all do wake up, and Ravengard and Lily and Pherria will all come up and thank you all for the work you have done. Kahuna is kind of still here, he's still fixing it, so he'll be a part of this too. Lily has made 5 sets of gloves. Ravengard looks to you and he's like, "Now if you do try to climb down the chains, these should help you out. They usually have a more negative effect." To which point Pherria says, "Yeah, they kind of hurt like shit when you touch them, like you're gonna burn your hands or something." And Ravengard's, "Yeah, that." So he gives you so Lily will give each of you a set of gloves.
Cool.
Yeah. And Ravengard does wish you all the best of luck. Now comes the sad part, though. As Heinrich and Rhea both walk up to you all. Rhea goes first. "You know, when I met you all, I thought, man, these guys are dumb. But I was wrong. You may have cost me one job, but you guys got me so far here. Barrow, with your kindness, you helped convince me, not to be too distraught when we found out the truth about Davius Cree.
That guy sucks. Don't beat yourself up.
Yeah, Teralyn,
Did
you have to say, I really do admire you. You took up a very heavy burden by becoming the world's greatest Aasimar, but I gotta say, I really do respect you for that.
Thank you.
Greenie, when we first met, you know, you made me lose my job. You lied to me, and you did make me accidentally crash a boat to the docks, and could have gotten a lot of people killed. But
Yeah, I was drunk.
But through it all, you've actually been pretty cool. So, and you were also there for me back during the whole Krieg incident. So thank you.
No problem.
Zaus, I don't know if you can hear me wherever you are. I know you're right there. Zaus, I want to thank you too. You may be maybe a bit of a wise guy, Zaus, but you do know how to handle yourself, and you've been over
I
on
love the idea of Zaus just kind of like his head's kind of drooping over, and his eyes are kind of like
Hey, he's just fucking
dim.
drooling.
having internet
He's
issues.
just not paying attention.
But he's like, Zaus, you're a pretty interesting guy. I mean, not interesting, decent guy when it all comes down to it. Thank you for also being there.
He's like a freaking mech.
Alright, I
He's
gave...
off.
Kahuna has anything to say now, let him speak.
It's good.
And-
Good stuff.
Rhea looks to you, Vaelith, and she's like, Vaelith, I'm gonna be honest, we only met like a few days ago. But
Yeah.
you haven't caused any shit, and you've been pretty good. So, it was fun knowing you.
Yeah, it was good
You-
to meet you too.
Yeah.
The way you're talking makes it seem like we're just all gonna die.
Well, she looks is like, you guys aren't going to... Trust me, if anybody can survive down there, it'd probably be you guys. More or less, you know, I have to be up here, and who knows what they're going to send next. And Bowfinhorn, wherever you are, I'll just say, yeah, you were pretty chill. No, yeah, that's where she says, fuck Bowfinhorn. But no.
Fuck that guy.
He's
He's
got
like-
the
I don't think Bo has magical dream powers like the rest of us.
Yeah. I did watch that guy piss himself one time, so that was pretty funny.
Well,
Pretty
she
good.
knows I didn't.
Well,
She knows.
I know, but she's kind of like sarcastically
but she's
saying it
gonna
as
spread the rumor.
Zaus is just chuckling. Luna, if you can hear me, give me a chuckle, please.
Me trying to
So good.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, Rhea.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, this isn't a goodbye. This is a see you later.
Looks to you and she's kind of like, yeah.
The good one-liner.
That was a good one.
And she just hugs Lulu because it's like Lulu, and it was like, my friend Ray, I'm gonna miss you, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna miss you too, Lulu. Now Heinrich steps up.
One second.
Let's say,
I
guys,
feel like
it's.
we're forgetting something.
I mean, Castellano's there too, but he's currently just eating food. He's very hungry.
Weren't there more people in Ulder Ravengard's group?
Wasn't
the
he-
two people
wait,
that were
didn't we
dead
just
next
take a-
to him when we found him, and the two people that have not been found.
Where'd they go?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Rayla's gone. Lily's. He doesn't really know you guys.
Reyla got out. Like, she's safe.
Yeah, Ravengard kind of just met you guys, letting these guys do their thing. Castellano's there just eating food because he's very hungry. He's not eaten in a while.
What was? That's fair.
Heinrich steps up. He looks to Barrow, Teralyn, and Bree. You know, it's crazy. I first met you guys on that carriage way back when. Who would have thought it led us to here? Barrow, I'll never forget that time when we all got lunch together and you told me literally everything. Honestly, if it
Oh
wasn't,
yeah, that was a good time. That was a good time.
yeah, if it wasn't for you, I would have never tried to
I was
break
very
into.
winded after that.
You were. If it wasn't for that, I never would have broken into the Van Hampter house. So, it was nice knowing you guys. You're.
Is that a
I mean, I got to know you
is
guys.
that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, getting tortured was kind of sucked, but kicking the Van Hampter's ass was pretty fun. It was a good thing.
Okay.
So,
I'm glad it wasn't all bad.
you're a good person, Bear. Teralyn. We don't really talk that much now that I think about it, but I feel like I gotta say something. So, congrats on being the world's greatest ASMR. Don't let it go to your head, mind you, as he gives you kind of a wink. And yeah, you're pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Greenie. We also don't really talk a whole lot, but
Yeah.
a lot of people really hate you. It's just what I've learned, but you know what? I'm not one of them. I think you're pretty chill.
I appreciate that. Although it is understandable why people hate me. As Brienne just laughs to herself.
Zaus, wherever you are, I want to say you've been a very good friend to me, and I do hope, I know you'll go on and do great things. You're a pretty decent person, like Freya said. And thank you for being there, especially when I needed it back at that diner.
Yeah, of course. I'll
And-
miss you too.
And Vaelith, I feel like I've like Rhea said, we only met you like maybe a few days ago and barely talked to you, but you know how to handle yourself in a fight, and that's pretty good.
I try my best.
And then lastly, he goes up to Lulu.
But it's so awkward at the end.
Yeah.
It's like Barrow gets all the praise, and then everyone else just gets progressively more awkward.
Lulu just like, friendship hug time as Heinrich gives her a hug. You see Castellano there just chomping away at some chips or whatever is lounging about. And he's like, best of luck to all of you. Do get us all out of here, because I would like to go home.
I agree.
Stay out of
Oh.
trouble.
I will. No more Displacer Diamonds for me. And if I do make it back, I'll tell Nine Fingers Keen to lay off a bit.
You better.
I will.
Still don't know that story, but I guess we'll get to it.
Here, listen. Do you want to know it right now? I can tell you.
No, we can wait.
Yeah, at which point,
Okay.
You can tell them while we're
yeah,
making the
Ravengard,
trek down.
he does tell you all, yeah, you'll have a bit. It is a 500-foot drop you're gonna have to go down.
It's not bad.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Great. Fun.
Yeah,
Yay.
he points you out towards the, essentially, westwardmost chain. There are the least amount of devils over there, so when you climb down, you should be fine, but do try not to get spotted, though.
We will try our best.
Alright.
Okay. Lulu, I have a question real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so you know where the place we're going is, right?
Yeah, Fort Knucklebone.
Do you know if there's anything like really important that like will block us from getting there?
He kind of ponders a bit. I don't think so. I mean,
I just want to be prepared so we don't like,
I mean,
something bad doesn't happen while we're trying to get there.
I think once we get down to the ground, we should be fine. I'm gonna let Lulu roll. I'll give her one intelligence check to see. All right, that was pretty decent. She's like, "Oh, that's right. don't drink the water down there.
Okay, sounds good.
Drink the water.
Well, wait. Will we need to cross the water?
I don't. Maybe at some times, but frankly, don't even touch it. I don't think it's good for you.
Let me just do a thing real quick.
Okay, since
Give Bear like 7 minutes.
for the two spellcasters who prepared their things,
doing, Bear?
prepare your things now.
I already prepared my
I'm
thing.
preparing something.
I definitely
preparing some
already
things so
took
we,
control water.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I'm thinking of either doing water walk or control water.
Do you
But
think
since you have control,
What is it?
I don't know, like last night or something, do you think that in the downtime I could have somehow amassed, between just asking around, either amassed 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds or figured out somewhere where I can get 300 gold worth of diamonds?
Okay.
I'm mad.
Roll me since you're asking around, roll me persuasion.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of like witches and stuff in the city.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of like abandoned jewelry shops and stuff. Maybe they've been raided, but let's say 12 plus persuasion.
Yeah.
Let's say 18.
Okay. So in your asking around, Pherria Jynks was kind enough. She kind of went out essentially because you said you needed it, and she's also kind of the religious type, cleric too. She kind of knows what you're going for. She got you 1 diamond.
Worth how much?
The 300 gold.
Oh, okay. For
Yeah.
free?
Yeah, she will give it to you for all of what you guys have done for everybody in the resistance.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have 1 diamond worth 300 gold, and you know how much 1 will get.
Yeah, I know.
You only get 1 of those currently. No, I shouldn't be. No, I may regret giving you that, but okay. So you guys proceed to head on down.
okay, I'm feeling prepared.
Okay.
Should we be
Yeah.
careful?
Yes.
I believe we should.
Like
Okay.
everybody all the NPCs in unison say yes.
We are kind of in hell.
Let's get
so-
going.
All right. Well, let us...
All right.
Everybody, let's go.
I'm assuming Avon's gonna have us roll stealth. Oh, I have to roll.
Yeah,
at
roll-
disadvantage.
Roll the stealth, but you get the +10 to it. Remember.
I am aware. That's a 13.
Okay.
Or, sorry,
roll.
14.
And I have Teralyn, Barrow, and Zas also roll me their stealths.
Stealth,
18.
eh?
So
So 24,
18.
14,
18.
23, 18, 18.
All right. So you guys make it to here without any issues.
Nice.
Whoa,
All right.
good job.
So now comes the part where we're gonna get a bit. I'll let you guys take control a bit more as we get to this next part. So you guys approach the chain. You all have your gloves on, like the ones that Lily and Ravengard gave you. And you look below, and it is a very long drop into what I guess roll me a perception check, Teralyn, since you're the first one going to talk.
Okay, I just wanted to see like how steep it is.
I'm assuming it's literally just a cliff face.
Yeah, there is a big there's a big ass chain attached to the
Yeah,
city.
but it's not like a
Did the chains
angle
look
going
like
down, or
this?
just going straight down.
The chains go straight down.
Okay.
Yeah, and they kind of do look like that.
So they're like chains attached to pillars, or the chains go to the...
Chains that goes to the ground. This map isn't the best
Okay,
representing it. Think of it like this one right here instead. Even though you guys went to
Okay.
this one because of the location, it's kind of like that. 5 Teralyn, it's very far down, and you can't really see jack shit what's down there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
I have a plan, everyone.
So, which one of us is the smartest, by the way? Just
How big
in
is
advance.
the chain? Like, can my foot fit on?
Yes, these
I'm
are
assuming
big.
they're very large.
Yeah, they are big boy chain.
Like, it can fit on just like one part of the length.
Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
like you could actually climb easily around like through these chains because they're big enough to yank a city to the ground. So
like I said, which one of us is the smartest, just in case?
The smartest?
The smartest.
I'd assume you were Zeus.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should.
because Lulu's also there too, just flying.
Maybe we should
Smartest
give
in which
the
way?
the book smarts kind of way.
Oh.
Perhaps we should give that scroll of Featherfall to Zao,
Why is that?
in case one of us falls.
I have an idea. I have a plan. Double
Do you?
precaution.
Okay.
Yes. Does anyone have any rope?
Yes.
No.
We all
Sweet.
have a rope, I'm pretty sure.
I did not.
Okay, good.
I got the burger.
Okay, sweet. So here's the plan. We're gonna all tie the rope to our waists. So if in case anyone falls, the rest of us can like support them with our weight, with our strength.
So the strongest in the back, and the weakest in the front.
I feel like I should be in the back maybe because I am the least likely to fall.
Well, the strongest in the middle, I
I-
suppose.
I am the strongest. I will be in the middle.
I'll
Okay.
be in front of Barrow.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'll hand the scroll
So
to
let's-
Vaelith.
Alright, I suppose I'll take the scroll then.
Lulu's like, Zas would usually take it, but he may be still having some issues.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
I have.
So
Let's go.
we all tie the rope to our waists,
All right.
and we start going down.
So the order is Vaelith first, then Barrow, then Teralyn. Is it Rini or Zaus? Like, who's the last one climbing down currently?
I would say
assuming-
I'm the last one.
Okay, so then
Where?
Vaelith climbing down first, then Barrow. Rini or Zaus?
I'll
do you
go
guys have any-
between Vaelith and Barrow.
Okay, so Vaelith first, then Rini, then
Okay.
Barrow, then Zaus, then Teralyn.
Yeah.
I just write it, put it in the chat so I know. But Teralyn's up the front, so
I would also like to remind you at this point that I have the slippers of spider crawling or whatever they're called.
now
Oh.
you do,
Ooh,
and you have attuned to them. So
That's good.
Yeah, it's been a while.
okay,
I forgot you had that.
so
Yeah.
the moment you put your hands on these chains, Vaelith, they like it seems like your fingers should be burning, but the gloves you're wearing are kind of keeping that at bay. So, all right. In the exact order I'm about to say, I need you all to either make me an athletics or an acrobatics check of your choice. Vaelith, give me one of the two.
That would be an acrobatics check, which is an 18.
All right. Brini, now you. Athletics or acrobatics? 7. All right. Barrow, now you. 16.
Doing good.
Dallas, how about you? Athletics or acrobatics of your choice? 12. And Teralyn, athletics or acrobatics? Also, Zamru, can you just put yours into the chat too so I know?
Also, because I forgot how spell scrolls work, does anybody have Featherfall on their spell list? Because I cannot cast the spell without that on my spell list. Literally,
I
only
do not
people
have it.
with the spell on their spell list can cast spells.
Well, I've always treated spell scrolls as like they're a one-time use thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Like, but once you...
The way Roll20 says is that if it's on your spell list, whatever. But yeah, if you want to do it that way, that's fine.
The way I've always seen people do it is it's a one-time thing you can use.
That's fine.
All right. So Vaelith, you start climbing down reasonably fine. Rini does go next, and Rini accidentally, since the gloves only cover your hands, like part of your arm accidentally touches the chain and it burns like shit. So you like scream and like are about to slip, but then Barrow just in time kind of jumps down and like kind of yoinks your ropes, so you're doing a little bit of a free fall for a moment, but then kind of banks you back against the chain. However, you do take I gotta roll something.
Oh shit. The damage.
Alright, I just want to make sure I'm doing this properly. Oh yeah, so it is. You take 13 points of fire damage as like both touching your arm, and then as you're swinging back, you little bonk on the chain again as your arm is now kind of singe burned.
You doing all right, Breeny?
You can uncanny dodge that, Breeny, just so you know.
Oh, I can? I shall.
Yep. Alright, so you only take 9 instead. The city is 500 feet above the ground.
Okay.
And after Barrow gets on, Zaus and Teralyn, you both are actually perfectly... You kind of avoid Breeny's example and you begin kind of start climbing down. Yeah. You guys go for... You know, it's slow and monotonous, but you're all being careful. I'll say, Teralyn, actually, because you have the boots of spider climb, I will let you roll with advantage. Because you're kind of like walking on the chain as it is.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys travel about a good 100 feet or so. I will say, since Vaelith is in front, roll me perception check, Vaelith.
A perception check. That's 11 plus 8, so plus 8. Yeah, plus 8, 19.
Okay. So, you look ahead. You realize that these chains are actually connected to what appears to be like a weird, murky, like watery surface, though. And there seems to be some sort of commotion going on down there, but you're not 100% sure what.
Okay.
Okay. Now, back in that same order list, Vaelith, Breeny, Barrow, Zaus, Teralyn, athletics or acrobatics of your... So, Vaelith first.
22.
Alright, please put that in the chat. And Breeny with the 14. Now, Barrow. 23. Zaus. Athletics or acrobatics of your choice. 15. And then Teralyn with advantage. That's an animal handling check.
Animal handling.
10. Alright. So, Vaelith, you're still doing perfectly fine thanks to the gloves. Breeny, you learned better this time, so you're holding on, you know, perfectly. You're doing things perfectly fine. Barrow, kicking ass like always. Zaus is doing surprisingly well too. Teralyn, you're trying to kind of perceive things a bit more and like try to see what's going on down there, and like for a second it seems like you're about to slip, but then Lulu kind of comes up and like kind of pushes you back onto the chain essentially, though. That's what your 14 animal handling will get you.
Lulu.
Yeah. And she's just kind of like, be careful, Teralyn. You don't want to plunge to your death.
Thank God for Lulu.
Alright.
She's the fucking best
Lulu.
ever.
Alright. So you guys spend more time crawling down the chain. Okay, so
Barrow had a
I
great
assume
idea.
I cannot make another perception check.
this time
That'd
I'll
be
want
cheaty.
to see if Breeny. I'll let Breeny roll a perception check.
That's fair.
Ooh.
9.
Oh.
You're too focused on trying
Yeah.
not to plummet to your death.
Fair.
Okay.
Let's just be a little bit more acrobatic.
Alright. So, unless anyone else wants to do something, I'm gonna do another round of this.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. Vaelith,
Feeling hot.
first.
Feeling spicy.
I wonder why you're feeling
Feeling
hot.
hot.
Like we're on some hot.
That's just because I'm drop dead gorgeous.
Wait, let me roll my check. That's a 9.
19, alright. Breeny next, 15. Then Barrow. 9,
Ooh,
alright.
Barrow's not
Then
pushing it
Zaus.
this time.
We're
Zaus.
300 feet above the ground.
You guys have climbed 200 feet currently down the chain.
Oh, yeah.
And Zaus, if you were here, Kahuna, athletics
I
or
can-
acrobatics, please. 5, alright, thank you.
Ooh,
And then
Okay.
Teralyn.
No,
alright.
no.
So
Teralyn,
and then
two of us-
Teralyn.
2 of us failed, presumably.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
No, you're fine. Look.
We have rope. We got
Okay.
rope. We're fine. Teralyn crushed it.
Vaelith, you are still managing to, like, you know, hold yourself together as you climb down. Breeny too. Barrow, as you're climbing down, you realize, you know, maybe wearing heels wasn't the best idea, as you like, as your heels kind of like accidentally make you fall for a bit, and you quickly try to hug the chain to like hold on, accidentally burning yourself. But unfortunately, right before that, Zaus also manages to trip, and he falls up, and he kind of hits you on the head like it's going to be like a chain effect. But then Teralyn with that nat 20, well, that modified 20, basically holds the like feet on the chain, hands on the chain, trying to hold as the two of you start swinging a bit wildly until you both grab the chain. However, both Zaus and Barrow take. You both take 10 fire damage. You both burn yourselves on the chain. Barrow partially on the face when you try to hug the chain to re-grab it. Zaus, you also kind of clonk your head too as you accidentally trip and fall too.
I didn't know the heels were canon.
I mean, they're semi-canon. They're canon when I want them to be canon.
They're canon.
Okay.
Alright.
Teralyn's head cannon.
Yeah. Barrow, as you're hugging this chain, peeling your head off the very hot chain, roll me a perception check.
Ooh. Okay. Oh gosh, no.
Yeah,
Not
you-
again.
God, look at all
jeez.
these
Ooh.
amateurs.
You're a bit more concerned of that man that fucking hurt to be paying attention to your surroundings. Alright. Lulu's kind of flying up and he's like, oh man, that was a close one. Alright, you guys all ready to keep going? We just got another 200 more feet to go.
This is why I did the
No.
rope thing.
Alright. Let's start the turn order once again. Vaelith?
Yeah, that's sick.
A what?
Ooh, no.
A 6.
Oh,
Alright.
no.
Reading with the 24 acrobatics.
Breezy's got it, you though.
Alright.
Oh,
Barrow
we
with
have
20
to wait.
athletics.
Listen, if everybody rolls above a 20, can I just be fine?
Zaus,
Well, you'll still take damage. Sorry.
Nope. 0 damage.
11. And then
Zaus,
lastly,
you
Teralyn.
ruined.
18. Alright. You were saying something, Zombrew? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Ah, no.
Yeah.
I got a 27.
No, you didn't. Vaelith,
Nat 20.
as you're climbing down, you think you have your foot in a chain link when you don't, and you kind of slip, and in your the process of trying to get back on, you accidentally kind of, I'll say you also kind of clonk your head a bit on the chain, and it really hurts. But with the combined power of Barrow, Zaus, and Teralyn, they hold the rope tight and they keep you steady. However, Vaelith, you take... Oh, you actually got... you got good rolls because I rolled low. You only take 7 fire damage as you burn yourself on the chain.
Fine.
This rope was the best idea Barrow's ever had.
No kidding. There's another way this works if you didn't use rope. And it's a more
Yeah,
fun way,
cast
but
Featherfall.
it's a lot more scarier. Zaus,
Featherfall.
if you are here, as you're looking about your surroundings, I want to know if you see something.
I love the round robin perception checks though. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Well, there's 500 feet that we have to go, and there's 5 of us.
Zaus.
Perfect.
Though we
I'm blind, so I'll
did
be
make
the
a
last
check the first time.
I made a check before we left, though.
I'll make a check for Zaus
Kahuna,
and
if you have the opportunity, Kahuna, can you
Oh.
please just roll perception? Or if you don't want to see anything, that's also fine. 5.
I don't see shit anyway.
Zaus doesn't care about his surroundings. I'll just say that.
So you said I heard or saw a commotion of some sort, and I didn't know.
Yeah, you saw below that this thing is connected to some sort of watery surface, and there seemed to be things moving about, like some sort of commotion down there, but you had no idea what.
Upon getting closer, can I see? Because I'm like 200 feet close.
Not yet, and especially since the fact that you
Okay.
failed and are currently trying to hold on to dear life to this
That's
chain.
fair.
Alright, once more.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Last
That's
time,
like
baby.
17.
Alright, put that 17 in. Greenie. 20, alright.
Ooh.
Going
bad.
to Barrow.
Oh, just barely.
Alright, that's perfectly fine, Kahuna. Just athletics or acrobatics here. 16, and then Teralyn. 14.
Not Don't worry.
You,
Look at all these successes.
you guys, you've learned a lot going through this as you make your way down without any really more major issues. And Teralyn, since you know how this went, perception check.
Uh,
And you look ahead as you're climbing down. Lulu was right that there is a watery surface in the Nine Hells. But it's this weird red, like murky liquid that these chains are connected to. But as you kind of look off to the bits, you guys climb down around here, but as you kind of like peer off over here, there seems to be something coming out of the water. Then there's other things seems to be like kind of whacking against the things coming out of the water though.
Oh, I'm so glad I did a thing. This is
Alright.
great. I'm mad prepared.
So, Vaelith, you do notice that this chain does go into water, but there actually is a ground surface close by.
Okay.
Wait,
within how
Like
many-
within like 10 feet from...
Oh, okay. So we could like jump it if we jumped high enough off the chain.
Yeah. But
do we want to risk that? I have a thing to make it so we're completely safe.
I mean, you could, but that's kind of a waste, to be honest.
Maybe. It lasts for an hour, so we could just like... I don't know. I guess we... Yeah.
You can't necessarily do rituals on chains either, so it costs
Yeah.
some of your mental ability.
That's fair. I guess we... Yeah.
If all else fails, I shape the water to our will.
yeah, Lulu looking at Teralyn, since Lulu's right by you, you notice as Lulu looks into this water, she seems as if almost kind of like shivering or shaking a bit though.
What's
Lulu, are you okay?
I think so. I don't know why, but I just this gross feeling on me when I look at that water.
Understandable. It's kind of gross looking.
I really don't want to get in now. You know?
I mean, we don't have to get into the water. We can just jump across.
We have to untie ourselves because I think jumping as a group would be not a good idea.
I mean, yes, we would.
Alright, what are you all gonna do?
How high above the water?
Like, since you're the closest to, because you're the first one who went down, Vaelith, like, you're like 5 feet, like, from the water. You see the chain
Oh,
kind of submerging into it, and then you also see 10 feet away is the ground.
I'm gonna climb up like 5 feet.
All right, so
untie
you-
myself and. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna go last because I have a thing. I'll just prepare to cast control water if somebody misses their jump.
Okay, so Teralyn,
Is it water, by the way, Avon? I mean, you probably don't have to say, but like, would control water work on it?
that's a thing you're gonna have to test and find out.
That's true.
Ah.
That's true.
Okay.
Alright, so let me pull up the rules for jump. 5e jumping.
Oh, wait. Do y'all want to wait a minute? No. Cause I can catch jump.
It's unfortunate that I
let's see.
can't fly yet.
Yeah.
Jump is only a
Yeah.
one level spell, but it.
I have no clue how asthma work.
They
Alright,
get wings eventually.
That's crazy.
So,
so I'm gonna roll something
Yeah.
for Lulu to see if she has a moment of brilliance. Fortunately not with that roll, Lulu. You almost had it. Alright,
How far do we have to jump?
it's about a 10-foot jump.
Yo, Lulu, you should do your thunderclap thing.
I mean, my thing's on are you talking about my horn ability? My blast.
Your trunk that blasts people back.
That one doesn't really push people, but more or less destroys their eardrums.
Yeah, doesn't that hurt?
Oh yeah, she also says like, yeah, it would also hurt a lot for you guys, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Probably.
It was just an idea.
Okay,
Barrow.
Yeah.
you want them to thunder wave them
no.
into the.
No.
I listen. It's 10
Thunder,
feet.
don't push us all back.
It's 10 feet.
Only if we don't make our thing though.
Did you say it's 10 feet from where we are?
So I wish I had. Let me pull out a drawing tool. I hate how I have to draw on this thing. That's what you gotta do. So look by where the Eltorod thing is. You guys are. Oh my god, my mouse is too sensitive. You guys are here. The ground is over here, and in between all of that, so boom, boom, is about 10 feet worth of this liquid.
Okay.
I'll go
10
first.
feet is. Yeah, listen. If anything goes wrong, I'll just cast Water Walk. It'll be fine.
Can you
I mean,
cast
I
that
should go first
on
and then the
people?
highest, right?
Yeah, I can cast it for up to 10 creatures. 30
Well,
feet.
I mean, it is 10 feet. If I were to get across, I could pull you for just a little bit of damage across the water.
Funny how you guys all have things that
Well,
move
let's just-
people, but they cause damage.
Yeah.
Mine wouldn't
Oh,
cause
we-
damage.
Let's just give it a shot. I got things ready. We'll be fine.
Alright, so who's doing
Give it
what
a shot.
first?
I put one of the like a sprinkle of the powder in my hand and then try.
Okay, so Vaus, make me athletics or acrobatics of your choice. 9. Okay,
Well,
I'm going to roll something because you guys do get. I'll give you.
Roll again.
Alright. You did roll high enough. Vaus, you untie yourself and you make the jump. And it looks like you are basically. Like, think of like, you know, when people make those like Evel Knievel jumps. And it looks like you're about to make it, but you were 1 foot off. But then Lulu comes in and like a stepping stone for like you Goomba stomp her as you jump on her head and you fall on the ground. She does take some damage. She takes 5
How much
bludgeoning
is it?
damage as you kind of bonk her on the head. As like her head
That's
starts
just
to
enough
hurt.
to kill her.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lulu.
As she then lies on the ground, it's kind of like, owie, my head.
Thank you, Lulu. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that again, though. You got lucky too. I had a roll to see if she could catch you in time, and she barely passed.
Okay, before the next person jumps, I'd like to ready, the thing, Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So your one guy jail free card has been used, but now
Wait,
Zaus made it across though.
Wait, hey
Yeah.
Lulu.
Yeah.
I'll give her like a 10-foot piece of rope and say, "Can you take this to the other side?" And we just tie it to the chain here.
What is she gonna tie it to exactly?
Well, she could just give it to Zaus.
Isn't the chain on fire?
Yeah,
Chain's
not on
really hot.
fire,
It might
but,
burn the rope.
You know,
that is true. So when you do put the
You should test it.
Yeah,
What?
I'll test it real quick.
you put the
I-
rope on the chain, and the rope immediately starts like catching on fire, like tying it to the chain.
well that didn't work.
Yeah.
Control water is such a long spell.
You have no
I
fucking
know,
idea.
right?
I've
And
been reading
that's
it for
the
the past
worst.
5 minutes.
And at that point, I'll just jump.
All right, Brainy, athletics or acrobatics are your choice. 15. You make the
Okay,
jump
good.
and you pass. You jump far enough and land on the ground.
What's up, Zaus?
hey, I had a little stumble, but other than that,
All right. So they look.
I guess I'll go next.
All right, athletics or acrobatics, Teralyn.
Athletics.
12. Alright, luckily with a 12, you make it. As for a moment as you make that jump, Teralyn, since you were the farthest, up the chain, seems like for a moment you are actually flying, but then you aren't as you just smack into the ground.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Ow, I made it.
All right, Barrow.
I guess I'll give it a shot.
That's it, bro.
Alright, Barrow. 13. Barrow with the 13. You do jump and are out able to get all the way across. A bit close, but you make it to the ground. You're fine.
Okay, I have an idea.
Oh, never mind.
I just jumped immediately after Barrow.
Yeah, as athletics or acrobatics, Vaelith.
Yeah, I was acrobatic.
Yeah, Vaelith, probably with the highest roll, does a cool little spin jump and makes
16
it.
plus 3, baby.
Yep.
Hell yeah, we all did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Somehow.
All right. Congratulations, guys! You have descended into Avernus.
Oh, wow.
And
Roll credits. Goodbye,
That's the
everyone.
name of the show.
Yep.
And that's the show.
And as you guys
Ooh.
get up and start walking, the map, Vaelith, you have the map that Silvera Savicus gave you of Elturol. But then it starts to shake a bit though in your backpack. You pull it out.
Yeah.
Alright. So you pull it out and you see this image.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Rad.
A whole bunch of things here. And then something you see right I would say by here, this woman starts speaking. Welcome to the wonderful world of Avernus.
Yes, it surely looks wonderful.
Oh, hey, it's a cool girl. It's got wings.
Yes, I am the cartographer.
Ah, I see.
Hi, cartographer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know approximate knowledge of things in Avernus.
Huh.
What's that thing that kind of looks like a ball, but like floating? Yeah, what's that?
It's the
Unfortunately, I don't know. But I know if you guys wanted to go there, I could probably tell you what it is.
I don't think we want to go there yet.
So where precisely are we on this map at this very moment, Miss Cartographer?
You are all here. Fortunately, I don't have like a. I'll draw a
Is this
little.
a physical
Keep
map that
doing.
we have?
And we're supposed to be going to Fort Knucklebones, that's correct,
Yes.
Lulu?
And Lulu pipes up. Yep. I know exactly how to get there.
Well, we could ask the cartographer, that's probably more accurate. Where
cartographer-
exactly
Yeah.
is Fort Knucklebone?
I don't know. I have never been there.
Ah,
Oh,
I have
have a question.
approximate knowledge of everything in Avernus.
okay. What's the sword over here?
I
You know
don't.
what that is?
Approximately, where is the?
To get to that area, you will need to cross, by boat through the river Styx.
well, we could just
and then-
walk across. couldn't we?
Yeah.
You can walk across the river Styx.
Well,
What's
Yeah, dude.
What's
Oh,
up
in
with the
general.
river?
Yeah, let's go.
The cartographer looks at the river Styx is where the souls of the damned merged. Some say if you were to fall in, you would lose yourself in.
Question.
Oh,
Is it a liquid?
The river Styx, with my approximate knowledge, is a liquid.
Is the river
Okay, good.
Styx considered water?
He's like, I don't know.
And I don't think it is. It's just souls.
Yeah. At this point, Lulu's kind of like, come on, guys. I know the way to Knucklebone, and we don't even need to cross the river.
But let us
Okay.
go and
Alright.
Yeah, let's go there. Yeah, sounds good.
So,
So we've seen this map, right?
you've all seen it. It all just popped up to you just like this.
random coffee cup circles in the map.
Yeah.
Cool. So Barrow and I know how to get around now.
Kinda. You're gonna find out. This is a very interesting place, MJN, and you're about to find out. So, you guys begin to walk through Avernus. It's basically like walking through a fucking desert. It reeks of it reeks of brimstone and like it smells like tar, like burning tar. As you guys kind of look off to the side, and you see a pool of burning tar of all things. Funny enough.
Wow.
The tar pit in
Yeah.
my life.
The wind blows a lot, and it's hot and gusty, and it honestly just kind of really sucks. As you guys are walking, you do notice you hear like a ba as like about like 150 feet away, like below you guys see.
What
you see a lot of
that?
You have to go there to find that. Yeah. You see a bunch of these big boys, like about 100 feet away, going like hubba 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 hubba. As they walk by essentially by like some rotting corpse, and then they go hubba hubba hubba, and then they all just start eating it. And then when they finish, they go bubba bubba bubba. The cartographer pipes up. Ah yes, the Nuper Ebo. I can't even pronounce this fucking word, Jesus Christ.
Nubariba?
Yes. Devils of sloth. All they do is consume to waddle around and eat, laze about.
Sounds like the life.
If you were to give yourself to... Yeah. Alright. You guys continue to walk. Zaus, you find it actually kind of funny. You see at least one pool of that same demon zicker that you saw back in Gideon's lab.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like to pull out the demon knicker I yoinked from my bag of holding and see if it's reacting in any way.
It does not react, but if you have if the map's still out, the cartographer pipes up. Ah yes, a demon knicker. Best not to touch it, or you'll be finding yourself a very different person.
Hey Lulu, can you tell us like where on this map the fort is? Can you like point to it? I'm just curious.
He kind of like, pauses for a bit. I don't know if it's on any map, because I don't think Miss Maggie would ever want it on a map, but I know the secret location to it. Barrow.
Cool.
Alright.
Okay, yeah. I'm just curious to how far away we are.
You can roll an insight check on her. 16. Lulu very much believes she knows where she is going. Like, she's not... Alright. You guys continue to walk. Wait, sorry, what was that?
Before we move on, I would like to try to collect a little bit more of that demon knicker.
Alright, you have a bottle to put it in.
Does bottles from empty health potions?
Yes, you can use those.
I have 3 then to fill.
Okay. Unfortunately, the pool, you can only really fill up like 1 bottle of the stuff, and like you heard the thing. You could maybe get a second bottle, but then you're risking getting deeper into the ichor. And from what that thing said, you don't know if you really want to be touching this stuff or not.
Don't tempt me, Avon.
I know, but I have to because of how this all works.
Wait, so what are they picking up, sir? It kind of missed.
Dallas is grabbing a bottle of what appears to be a pool of demon knicker that's lying about.
Why?
Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to see what Zaus does with demon knicker. It's gonna be funny as shit.
Okay.
You should fill an orb.
Alright. You guys continue to
I have a
walk.
question.
Yeah, oh yes, Barrow?
Where are we at now?
You guys have started around there. You're like walking through here essentially. It's a long walk. Like it was like even walking for a few miles. You see, more tar. At one point, you see what appears to be like a hand sticking out of the ground, but appears to be sinking further and further. It seems like some sort of quicksand of sorts.
Can we help that?
By a point you try to get closer, the hand just kind of sinks in though.
Well.
Yeah. There are, bone fields lying about, just piles of bones here and there. And you do see, it feels a bit salty as you guys keep walking. There's to be some salt flats, out and about. Once again, you hear the herd of the Nuperibos walking
At
about.
this point, I'm just very convinced that we're in California.
Wow. Fuck you.
Tar pits, salt flats,
I'm
So lots of burned trees. Yeah, I think
specifically
this is-
Southern California.
Demons
wow, you're just like
everywhere.
just digging a knife in, MJ.
I lived there for what, 21 years? 20. I don't even know how old I am.
I currently live
Just
there.
demons everywhere. Everywhere.
So
Yeah.
eventually, I will say this: if you guys all have water skins, and there is a point where you do feel like, man, it'd be nice to have a drink of water. You all have some.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make water if we
assume-
want to wait a minute.
Yeah, I'd assume that we have the means to create water and we have water skins.
And now we have food as well. We should be good.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that, especially with your provisions later. That's actually gonna be a thing we're gonna have to. You guys are gonna all have to start dealing with.
Oh
What?
no, we actually have to keep track of provisions.
Yeah.
I got some crab meat on me. I think I'm good for a while.
Oh, yeah, that lasts forever.
All right. So after what is like eventually
Throw
a
in some
10-mile walk, you guys do come across a place. Let me. Oh, here we go. I don't know if you all see that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Cool.
That's a nice California mountain.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wow. So as you guys move closer to this thing, which is essentially kind of right around here, is where it's at. For those who pay attention on the map.
Sweet.
The cartographer doesn't say anything as you get close to it. And it's like, yes, a new place. Yeah, let me read the description. I had it all set up. Alright. A fortified compound sits atop a low plateau that rises out of a crater-pocked landscape. At the center of the compound is a hill of rust-colored stone that resembles a hand clawing out of the ground, with gaps between the fingers. A jagged wall made of rock, bones, and metal debris surround this hand-shaped hill. Other highlights visible from this distance include a gatehouse, atop which stands a half-dozen small figures on watch. And the small figures, as they see you approaching, kind of start waddling towards you. And I'll show you what the little figures that are watching towards you look like.
Ooh.
First, he appears to be kind of like an oldish, tiny oldish man with carrying a sickle, walking towards
Oh,
you.
jeez.
Yeah, but in the crowd of them, there's also things that look very similar, but they seem a little bit more demonic in sense too.
Oh, boys.
Yeah,
I love that.
they all start. They see you, and they all kind of start walking towards you.
Hmm.
All right.
I'll pull out my rapier.
One of them, the one that looks more like a man, is kind of walking up and like, "Who are you? Friends or food?"
I suppose
Uh,
we're friends.
Friends.
Yeah, friends. Yep. Correct.
At which point, they look to the others and they're like, "Friends, everybody, friends!" As they all start kind of doing a "Yeehaw!" Ooh. And then
Friends, yeah.
the one that is referred to as
Yeah.
a madcap is like, "Now, if you are friends, you know the password, don't you?"
Lulu, would you happen to know the password? I don't suppose you.
Lulu's like, "Is there a password?" And then of course the creature is like, "Is there a password? That is the password!" As they all kind of hooting and hollering, "Yeehaw!
Friends.
Friends!" Another one jumps down, another madcap, as it kind of gets near you, Barrow. "Now, if you want to enter, you must do the secret dance.
Uh-huh.
Dance for me, green one."
I feel like this
Okay.
is all for their
Do you want some
entertainment.
music to accompany your dance?
"We already got music. Come on, do the Mickey." As they all start kind of doing their own little jig. We're all kind of like, basically are jumping on one foot, and like it's like they're like holding the foot in pain essentially though. It's like, "Do the Mickey. Come on,
Barrow's
green
gonna
man, do
try
the
to
Mickey."
Dance. Performance check, right?
Do you do the Mickey,
yeah,
Barrow?
go for it. Yeah.
All right.
Performance.
Roll me a performance.
hot and take it.
Yeah.
Alright, Barrow starts hopping on one foot, and he's doing it pretty well, and they all scream, "Aha! Yay!" as they all kind of scream. One of them walks up to you, Teralyn.
Mm-hmm.
"Tell me, friend, do you know the secret handshake?"
Yeah.
He knows the secret handshake, as he reaches out his hand towards you.
I'd like to just go along with what he's doing.
Alright, you shake his hand like an ordinary person, and then he pulls it back. "A secret handshake!" And they're all like, "Yay!"
Uh-huh.
Was terrible at their job.
Yeah. Zalos, roll me an insight check, please.
They're all just doing this for fun.
Zalos,
Damn.
That was
Wow.
you look,
Fucking
I've wasted
shit.
it.
yeah, you look and you kind of realize that, you know, none of this really fucking matters, and you just kind of walk by and, like, the front door is open too, and you just open it.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I
Yes.
figured out exactly what I was going to do anyway.
Yeah, I'm just following
Yeah.
Zalos on as
They're all kind of cheering as you kind of walk in.
and that was fun.
Friends.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Barrow's excited.
Yeah.
Friends.
As they all just start laughing as you all walk in.
uh-huh.
That wasn't reassuring.
Those guys are lovely.
Alright.
I don't know about that.
Alright. So, as you do enter, Zaus, you see first an area enclosed, you know, basically closed by the rampart that guards this wall. It's littered with trash and mechanical parts too, pieces of metal lying about. And they're kind of put together in, like, you think for a second, that looks like a wagon, but it's not. It's like a mechanical wagon.
It's a car.
These ramshackle structures, you know, built from the same junk out of the
yeah,
other
look at
wall, you
Mad
know,
Max Fury Road.
yeah, provide shelter. So, you know, more of these little fake creatures, the red caps and the mad caps, are still hopping about. You know, they all look at you kind of wild eye. But you see a pair of Kenku who are on one of these vehicles, these strange metal wagons, and they're kind of talking to each other. They're kind of working things about, and then they look at you. And then one of them says,
Hi, friends.
"Cheerio, mate, top of the morning to ya."
Top of the morning to ya.
They look, and then when they see Lulu, and then, like, the other one kind of squawks, you know, "Little Lulu, is that you? Tiptoe beans on toast, mind ya." And, so let me show you what let me show you what they look like. And at which point Lulu calls out,
Cheerio.
"Chuka and Clonk! Chuka and Clonk! You guys!" And it's like,
One of my fucking favorite boys ever. I love them.
"That's what they said. That we are, Miss Lulu. That we are." And then one of them kind of pipes up, "Oh, what's a deal? It's truly patience is a virtue. And we can't keep the boss waiting, can we?" As he runs into, like, the structure, and then he pulls someone else out from it, and you see two people walk up. And luckily we get one more. You guys do get one more image, and you're gonna like this one.
So many handouts.
Yeah, I know there's a lot to this.
And that's. And that's.
Yeah. You see a woman carrying a leash, what appears to be a giant fucking golem of some sorts. Let me know if you see it all.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you see Lulu's like, "Mad Maggie!" And Mad Maggie's like, "Little Lulu, my goodness. Have you grown?" And they give each other a hug. And then the creature just looks at all of you and it kind of waves its little burly, bony hand.
I wave back. Barrow waves back.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Who might you all be?
Friends.
Yeah, I suppose.
Friends of little Lulu, huh?
Yes, we are.
I see. Tell me, what brings you all here?
Well, you know that floating city in the sky about 10 miles in that direction?
Ah, yes, Zariel's latest prize, the city of Elturol. What's about it?
Well, we're trying to save it.
Save it? As everybody just starts laughing, the Kenku is like, and like the little red caps are like, ah, ha, 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 ha. And then even the creature goes, "Bleh, bleh." And he's like, oh yes, you're going to save it. Now how might are you going to save it exactly? Says Mad Maggie.
Well, I suppose Lulu's plan is either to talk some sense into Zariel or acquire her sword somehow. I'm not entirely sure.
Acquire the Sword of Zariel, huh? Now, little Lulu, you've always been a forgetful one. Do you know where you put the Sword of Zariel? In which case Lulu's like, no, I don't. But then Mad Maggie's kind of like, well, just so happens I'm in the mood for, you know, uncovering some memories. You see, as she kind of like puts her hands on Lulu as if kind of like looking as if almost she's gonna try and dissect her. So, in your little mind, Lulu, is a cacophony of memories and stories. And boy, oh boy, would I love to see them all in the despair that you have gone through. And she kind of like thinks for a minute. Tell you what, all of you. How about you help me and my gang out here, and in exchange, I will perform a dream quest, where you will all physically
Dream quest.
you will all physically enter the memories of Lulu, to find out where she put the Sword of Zariel.
Dream quest.
Help
Yes.
you out how?
Dream squad.
It'll take time
Dream
to set up,
squad.
but if
What's
you all,
What's the favor you're asking?
well, I guess it just depends on what my crew needs. We got Truka and Clonk, as she points to the two Kenku who go back to working on the thing they were
Fetch
on.
quests.
She looks to, of course, Mickey here could always use a favor. Ain't that right, Mickey? And Mickey's like, ugh, ugh, ugh. And then, you see the two little, ravens come out and turn into imps, and it's like, I bet pins and needles may need something. And then, Barnabas, oh Barnabas! And at which point you see, a skull come flying out of the ground, which is, you see, this?
A skull?
Yeah,
Oh, Barnabas.
Named Barnabas?
yeah, Barnabas. And he's just like, yeah, what is it? And he's like, Barnabas, if you have any favors you need, these guys here need to find out where the Sword of Zariel is. And so they need me to perform a dream quest. So they're gonna help out around here at a little Fort Knucklebone. And, you know, kind of get a sight in some ways. He's like, yeah. As Barnabas just kind of goes floating back to where he was. All right, let me go get things ready. But you all go walking about and see what people need.
Okay, so who do we want to help first?
Well, I suspect we only really need to help. You have one or two people. Maybe.
I think we need to help everybody.
Mickey, what do you need from us?
Mickey just looks at you all. He's going. Roll me an insight check, Brainy.
My insight tells me he doesn't speak common.
You notice, Brainy, that besides being a hunk of walking flesh made out of what appears to be different parts of devils, is that he seems to be in a little bit of pain of sorts. As I guess since you got such a high roll, one of the madcaps is just kind of like, "Hey, Mickey, do a Mickey." In which case the Mickey's kind of like, ugh. And you look, Brainy, that like he's kind of rubbing his leg a bit when the madcap tells him to do the Mickey. And you notice there's something sticking out of his foot.
I'll pull it out.
Okay, so you get closer. Mickey's a bit apprehensive at first when he looks at you getting near his foot.
Listen, I'm just trying to help you out. I see you're having some problems there.
All right. He raises his. He's like, ugh. He raises his foot, and you see a big piece of bone sticking out of his foot.
Like, does it look like the bone belonged there, or
No, it
just
looks.
a-
Think of like
fragment of
when you
that?
step on a nail.
Yeah,
Now, this
that's
might
what-
hurt for a second.
You gotta
but I
roll me
think
a
you'll feel a lot better afterward.
All right, roll me a medicine check, Green. 9. You pull it out, and he's he's like, at this point, it seems to hurt him a lot. He's like, and let me see something.
Can I try to heal him?
He kills you.
Bet.
Well, first, Brainy, I'm assuming a 22 hits you.
Barely.
Alright, wrong dice. Alright, you take 14 bludgeoning damage as like the pain seems too much and he just kicks you in the face and like you take 7 bludgeoning damage as he kicks you in the face. At this point he's kind of like he starts jumping up and down as his foot's in pain, and then all the mad caps and red caps are like, look at that, he's doing the Mickey! And they all start kind of doing it too.
I think someone else
Barrow
would be better suited for this job.
Yeah, Barrow's gonna step up and be like, hey, it's good. I got you. He's gonna
Alright.
He's gonna first do this,
Bomb of the Summer
and then
Court.
try to also at the same time take out his thing.
Alright, roll me a
Yes.
medicine check.
Did Bruni not already take up the ball?
No, Brainy rolled.
I failed.
Yeah, he rolled poorly and he agitated Mickey too much. Barrow, thanks to your Bomb of the Summer Court, Mickey's like in the process of getting kind of healed, and you just pull the piece of bone out, and you kind of put it down. He was like, as he just seems happy. One of the madcaps looks at you is like, why'd you do that for? Now we can't do the Mickey anymore.
But dog, he was in pain, dude. Not cool.
As he just wanders off.
I forgot that medicine was based off of wisdom, not intelligence. So, yeah, my
All right.
+8 to medicine just
Yeah, Mickey, he walks over. He is taller than you, Barrel. I'll just say that. And he pulls out his hand and he kind of like rubs your head a bit, like. Ooh.
You're welcome, bud.
Yeah, and then he walks off to go help out Mad Maggie with something.
So next
Well,
is Chuka.
There's one.
All right.
Yep.
Do you all walk over to where Chuka and Clonk are?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the cartographer still with us?
It's
on
in,
the
if
map,
you pull out the
yeah.
map, it'll come out. Yeah.
Would you like me to pull out the map, Bruni?
Yes.
Sure. I pull out the map.
All right. You pull out the map.
I'd like to ask, do you happen to know anything about some big, like, residents of Avernus?
I have approximate knowledge of everything, but some information like that only comes when you go to a certain location.
Ah, so you only give information when we're someone in particular.
Yes.
So you've never been here before?
No.
So you have no knowledge of this location.
Nope.
Okay, I'm done.
So if we happen to go somewhere, say a large residential area of Avernus, you would know things about it, presumably.
That I would. With approximate knowledge of everything, my friend.
That's enough of that.
Roll up the map.
Okay. Alright, so, who walks up to Chuka and Clonk?
I do.
Alright, Vaelith, you walk up and they're kind of like, pish posh, this blasted contraption. Not working. And which Clonk, that one refers to himself as, let me actually make sure I know which one. Which, the one wielding the hammer is Clonk, and the one wielding the pike is, Chuka. The Chuka is referring to... Sorry, what was that?
That makes sense.
Yeah. So Chuka is like, pish posh, this blasted contraption isn't working. At which point Clonk is like, righty-o, perhaps a good old smack it may be what it needs. And then they see you walking up and is like, cheerio, mates, top of the morning to ya. What are you in the mood for? Says Chuka.
Me? I was just saying if you needed any help with anything.
Clonk replies, well, righty-o we do, why don't we? This blasted contraption doesn't seem to be working. Something may be wrong with the parts. Tell me, could you perhaps go below it and see what seems to be their problem.
I sure could take a look at it, I suppose.
Alright. Vaelith, you go below this giant metal thing. Take about 10 minutes looking around here as everybody else kind of wanders up. Roll me either an Arcana or an Investigation check of your choice.
Investigation or Arcana? Well, they're the same. That is a 16.
16. You know, doesn't seem like you can tell what's wrong, but then right at the last moment before you kind of pull back, you notice that there is this weird little, maybe kind of like a gear, a little bit spiky gear that's kind of it's twitching a bit. It doesn't seem to be working properly.
Clonk, would you come down here? Well, either one of you two, I suppose.
All right, Clonk does come down because he's gone first, and he's like, and do you point out to him?
Yeah, I point out the skippy wheel, or the skippy.
Here.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He looks and he's like, oh, that seems to be the problem. Spiky gear, probably because of a demon, no doubt. Ish posh Aldendos. It'll take some time to clear this out. Either that, unless you have a way to dispel the magic.
It would just happen that I do.
You?
I cast Dispel Magic.
Oh, you do have that spell.
Yeah, I cast Dispel Magic.
Alright, knock it off your spell list, but then you hit it, and then it
Well,
stops.
is it a level 3 spell or above?
Yeah. Just casting it is all you need as you touch it, and it starts twitching and kind of like seems to go back to normal. You see Clonk push it up into place, and it's like, perfect. This
So
beautiful contraption will be working in no time.
What exactly is this machine anyway?
Chuka, as you guys are like, why, you don't know about the Infernal War Machine? Avernus is quite a big place, and you spend too much time walking about, you'll get caught by either one of the warlords, or by one of the warlords, the demons, or Mistress Zariel and her gang of ruffians.
Sure.
So, us, the warlords drive around, and these bad boys right here, you know, as he kind of hits it, you know, he taps the bad boy. You know, you can fit a lot of people into one of these things. But you get around, and they can cause some, just say, nasty damage.
Sure. Well,
Beans on
suppose
toast,
we'll-
good sir. Beans on toast.
I suppose we'll employ your services if we ever need one.
At which point, Claude kind of comes up and he looks to you, he's like, rightio. You see, Mad Maggie is leader of the Knucklebones gangs. In a way, she's able to keep her territory and stay out of the fights among the warlords. She and Zariel have a deal. She keeps the other warlords in check. In exchange, she fixes up all the Infernal War machines that come here. We're the mechanics of this place.
Ah, I understand.
Yes.
Well, thank you, and I suppose your work here, or my work here, is done.
Rightio, we'll put in a good word for Miss Maggie for you, for all the help you've done.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
And
I just have a quick.
Yes,
I just
Barrow.
have a quick comment.
Mhm.
Mad Maggie Fury Road.
All right.
I was thinking the same thing.
Zaus and Teralyn, as you guys are kind of just sitting there, since everyone else has been doing something, you see the two imps kind of look at the both of you. They're kind of like, they seem like they're going to approach, but they're not. They're a little bit shy, but
Did you want something?
one of them flies up. Yes. I'm Pins. This is Needles. As the other one flies up. We got a bit of a we've heard some things through the grapevine. We've heard a bit of a problem.
Oh, what problem would that be?
You see, one of the boys here, the red cat, goes by the name of Wazik. He's hungry. I heard, as Needles kind of pops up, he wants to eat little Lulu.
Oh, that can't happen.
Yeah. Zaus, roll me an insight check. Alright.
Jeez.
Yeah, everything seems on a level. But don't you worry, says Pins. You two seem pretty strong. Wazik's over taking a piss, because we told him there's, it's a fine time to piss out in a secluded area. If you two go over there and, give him one real good one, he ain't gonna be eating no Lulu today.
Can I also make an insight check?
Now you can.
What?
Yes, yeah, now you can, yeah. 11.
Well,
Aw,
Guy seems very on the level.
friends.
They just kind of look just like, yes, yes. Kill old Wazek, keep Lulu safe, and Mad Maggie will love you both. I guarantee it. Alright. Do you guys follow the imps?
Teralyn, do you think these men are telling the truth?
Seem to be telling the truth, but I don't know why we would just kill somebody without getting the whole story.
Yeah, I think we need to do a little more investigation on it.
Alright. You two, as you guys do your investigation, Barnabas is going to fly over to Barrow and Breeny.
Hey, Barnabas.
Sorry,
Need
MJN.
something?
It's okay.
Barnabas looks to you. Hey, you guys have been doing a good job of helping people out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can do me a favor, as he they have a bit of a problem as he he gives himself a big wide smile, and you notice one of his teeth is missing.
Oh.
Yeah,
How can he
that's not
smile
good.
without muscles or skin, Abe?
he's a magic
floating
floating skull, so fuck you. That's
You
how.
just know when he's smiling, okay?
Yeah. So he kind of pipes up. This real bastard redcap, Rubba. Hey darn, they stole one of my teeth, and they put it in a brown bag. When I try to get it back, he says it's his lucky charm. I'm wondering if any of the two of you could eventually give me my teeth back.
Yep. Put me in the right direction.
All right. Barnabas will lead you to where the red cap is. Teralyn and Zaus, how are you guys doing your investigation exactly?
Well, I would like to follow them and just talk to this red cap and see.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was
So-
thinking about too.
You see this madcap.
Maybe Lulu should go with the other people,
Lulu's with Vaelith right now.
just in case.
Lulu's chilling with Vaelith over by Truka and Klonk. You guys watch. You see, it's a madcap actually. He's just sitting there going, as he's just eating dirt right now in a very secluded spot, like off to the side of essentially the fort. And Pins is like, there he is, the bastard himself.
I thought you said it was a red cap.
No, I mean, that's more of a GM error by mistake. This one's the madcap, the other one's a red cap.
Okay, so it wasn't them that got it wrong. It was
Yeah, no, that was my mistake.
Got Alright, that's fine.
I was like, yes, there he is. Look at that evil bastard plotting something terrible. As you watch him as he just shovels more dirt into his mouth.
I mean, are they capable of plotting?
Needles is kind of like, well, these guys are great at killing, and if they see something they want to kill, they may go for it. And when was the last time you saw something like little Lulu?
It is true.
Good point.
However, I think that maybe we can perhaps reason with them.
They both kind of look at each other. Best of luck in that, I think. I don't know, I've never been able to reason with any of them.
I mean, it's worth a shot. Okay, I'll walk up to it, but an arm's length away still.
Alright.
No,
It does look at you, and he's like, Ren! As the dirt just comes out of his mouth as he looks at you.
Yes, friend.
Friend!
What are you doing
I'll
out
be-
here all alone?
Just taking the piss as usual. As he grabs a piece of dirt and like starts like gets out a toothbrush, puts some dirt on the toothbrush, and starts brushing his teeth.
Huh.
I'm starting to understand this now.
Uh, okay. Are you plotting something, or do you have plans today?
Plans? I have
Yeah.
plans to kill and dance, eat, sleep, and do the same thing all over again.
Who are you killing,
Eh,
or what?
whoever comes by and I don't know. He just kind of like he ponders himself to a bit because no one's ever really asked him that before, and he's like, "I kill whoever I want to kill.
Who do you want to kill?
I don't know. You want me to kill you?
No.
What about him? What about him?
You
As he
didn't
points his
kill
house.
Me, or him, or any of our friends who are also your friends.
So, no killing.
No killing friends.
We friends?
We're friends.
Yay!
And all my friends are your friends because we're friends.
Who's your friends?
Him
All right.
and
Hello.
everybody else who came with me.
See. But what about them? As he points to pins and needles who are kind of hiding behind a rock.
They're friends.
I wouldn't your call,
Small
to be
friend.
honest.
Dirty imps. They trick me. They play cruel prank on Wazik. They give me cup of piss. I drink piss. Oh, sorry. It ain't piss. It's demon ichor. Now look at me as he just kind of like is just grabbing his warped up face.
Aww. Sweet.
And what were you like before that?
Like he grabs his like face to gesture as if there was a beer. He's referring to a red cap.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. Sometimes people play pranks on us because they like us.
They like us?
Yes, like your friends, and you play jokes on each other.
Roll me a persuasion check, Carolyn. Or
Oh
deception.
boy, this could go very well or very
Yeah.
bad.
Persuasion or deception, I'll let this thing.
Alright. He only got a 15, and he's like,
Ooh.
so, when they mean to you, that mean they like you.
Not always, but I believe so in this case.
So, they don't hate me, they like me. Oh
Yes.
boy. Oh, Wazik's gonna get himself 2 girlfriends tonight as he just starts wandering over to Pins and Needles, at which point they see him running towards him, and they both scream and they go, ah! And then they fly off and he's like, come back, new girlfriends!
I
Not
whispered to
quite what I
Teralyn,
But it
you
works.
know, I whispered to Teralyn, you know they hate him, right?
Oh, I'm very much aware. But he's not planning on eating Lulu, so.
This is true.
Alright. Brini and Barrow.
Yeah.
You see a group of redcaps kind of sitting about. Barnabas points to one of them and this says, there, that one is Gruba.
Wait, how does he point?
Okay.
With
Hold
his
on, wait.
magical flame.
Hold on, he
What is
has abilities. Let me just. He blasts out of it. One of his eye sockets is a fire ray, and he shoots it right by where Grubba is, and he's like, "That one's Grubba."
And Grubba doesn't notice.
I hope they
Or-
use a spell slot.
Forget about your surprise attack.
You know, Grubba is just kind of like he sees the fire, and then it just kind of Grubba puts his finger into the fire. He's like, "Ow!" Puts in again, "Ow!"
That's a mood.
Oh, it's a big move.
Hey Barrow.
Yeah.
I'm going
Sorry,
to try to.
yeah.
I'm going to try to. Yoink.
Yes.
The tooth bag. So just try to get their attention in a few seconds here, and I'd like to stealth.
Alright, roll me a
to try
stealth.
to-
Nat 20.
Fucking. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
You're fucking good.
Brini, as if like snaps their
Greedy
fingers and
didn't
just disappears.
get a nat 20. They also got a nat 1.
What's a nat 20? I love how Brini's nat 1 is still an 11. Okay,
I
Barrow,
know.
Brini just as if disappears. You kind of walk up. All of the red caps look at you. What do you do exactly?
Hi, friends.
Mickey.
Y'all want some music?
They all look like music. Oh, music.
The bagpipes.
Yeah. Music. Christmas. I'm gonna play bagpipes. Oh.
Alright. 1 to 10, it's an average roll. You start playing. It's not like, you know, a huge concerto, but they all start like jiving it up like music. That's all I can really say. Music, is they all just start dancing around you. What are you gonna do, Brini?
I'd like to go up to the one that has the
bag?
Barnabas pointed me to,
Okay,
and try to yoink the bag without him noticing.
Alright, sleight of hand with advantage because of your nat 20.
Oh my fucking Jesus Christ.
You know, you
He
just
stole
like
his entire clothes.
you just yoink it and
You
like
gotta be kidding me.
and he doesn't even fucking notice. Like everybody around is just too busy dancing. And yeah, you literally just come back, take it, and during this whole kerfuffle, Barnabas is like, "Hey, did you get my tooth back?" But by then, like you're so fast, you already put his tooth back in place. And he's like, "Whoa, you do good work."
Always.
Didn't even notice it
I
was
love fucking Britney is my fucking favorite character ever. That was so good.
All right, I'm gonna start closing these now. So, like, excellent. And then I'm assuming you eventually do stop, Barrow.
Yeah.
But before he stops, I would like to just walk up to the group and start dancing with them.
All right, give me just a straight performance check to see how good of a dancer you are. 27.
Are you kidding me?
You're like you're busting a move on everybody. They're all like, "Go
You're wasting all
Brini,
the time.
go Brini, go Brini," as they all just start doing a circle, like a dance party though. They're in a circle around you as Barrow's bagpipes is the only music that's playing. Go Brini, go
They're not a
Brini.
good solo
That's
instrument.
unfortunate that I'm not there because I have a harmonica.
All right. So you guys finish that up. Vaelith and Lulu are sitting by waiting. Vaelith, Lulu's kind of like to Vaelith, looking to Vaelith.
I'm so happy I have bagpipes.
I think this is all gonna go, Vaelith. You think we'll be able to unlock my memories?
Hopefully, yes. If not, I suppose we'll figure out another way. Because I doubt we're going back before we figure this out.
I guess so, huh? Alright. Teralyn's out, so you guys get back. You can still hear the sounds of imps running away from the madcap. And then eventually, Barrow, you do finish your performance, and Brini finishes their dance, and they're all cheering and like they're throwing things at you, which you wish they were of value, but it just seems like they're throwing like pieces of garbage at you. But they all consider it very highly valuable. So,
What kind of garbage?
like metal pieces of metal, like gears, like a pipe or something.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So, Mad Maggie, Barnabas goes in ahead of you guys. Mickey already walked in, and then Truka and Kwon too. And then she kind of comes out and she says, "Oh well, you guys seem to do good work." So I do wonder what the she looks to Barnabas. Barnabas, go find pins and needles. I may need them later. Like, right away, man. As he flies off. So, all of you, are you all ready for the dream quest?
Well,
Yeah.
as ready as I'll
quest.
ever be to enter the mind of another
Of Lulu.
I
At
see.
that.
Now, dreams work in mysterious ways. Sometimes you can view or see things through them. You never really get to interact with stuff, but in a dream quest, though, things may be a little bit different. And she kind of gives a nice smirk to all of you.
So will this be an accurate depiction of past events, or is this fucking around in Lulu's memory?
Maybe
More-
Lulu's version?
More like fucking around in Lulu's subconscious.
Oh, fun.
All right. So she comes over. You guys enter like a little hut, and there is this big red circle. The usual pentagram. In the middle of it are a bunch of black cushions, and Maggie essentially looks to Lulu and like gestures over. Lulu's not sure if she wants to sit in the middle of the circle, but she looks to you, Vaelith. Should I go for it?
Do you think we can trust
So,
him?
I have one quick question for whoever's doing this ritual. Are we going to be unconscious for a significant portion of time?
She looks like kinda. It's a bit complicated. You'll all be fine. Like, we're in a safe location, but Mickey will guard us if anything comes. Plus, it can go pretty quick depending on how well you guys do this.
I trust Mickey.
I do have a question, unrelated.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know an Archon the Cruel?
She looks to you and she's kind of like, Archon the Cruel.
Oh,
One of the champions of Tiamat. Why bring up his name here, though? He works on that side of the equation here in Avernus.
so I'm going to take Radical. Radical's still with the shield. What was the name of the man in the shield again?
I don't remember.
The Hidden Lord?
Avon.
He calls himself the Hidden Lord, but you learn from Sylvira his name is Gargareth.
His name is what?
Gargareth.
Gargaroth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Garden.
I'm gonna turn off the music so you can.
No, it's because you cut out. I could hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
So do you also happen to know anybody by the name of Gargareth?
She hears the name, has no clue who that is. He
That's
just looks
fair.
to you, though, Brini, about Archon the Cruel works for Tiamat. You could probably find him over in either his tower or the monument to Tiamat he helped build up.
How
No.
about if we're asking about people? Yale?
Mad Maggie has no clue who that is.
How about Naragala? Did I say that right?
You did say that right. I'll roll an intelligence check for that one. See if she.
Don't you all have those dagger pieces? I don't.
Oh,
remember.
right.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere that you can repair that? Sorry, you keep
Oh,
going.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Mad Maggie does say, what I remember, Narangala works for Zariel. He's one of Zariel's top leaders in the, maybe not general. She has General Lucille to actually go out and fight the Blood War on a daily basis. Narangala is like her, maybe not escort, but like personal servant.
Ah,
Yeah.
Now about Archon.
Yes.
What if he would be coming how should I word this? Can I remember whether or not he said he knew where we were because of the mask?
Kinda. You do know that if he wanted to try and find you, he could do it that way. But you haven't heard from him since at all, or any sign of him.
Yeah.
So it's not like he knows your location 100% like right now, but if he wanted to take the time to find you, he could do it.
Okay. Just be on guard.
For Archon the Cruel.
No.
Okay. That doesn't matter anyways. Last time I heard, him and his forces got decimated by Zariel's troops.
By who?
By Zariel's troops.
Yeah, last I heard,
Mm-hmm.
he was busy doing
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Last I heard, he was getting blown up.
Doesn't surprise me.
I wouldn't know about those dagger pieces. Where'd you get those?
Those from the Van
In-
Hampler vault a while
I
back.
wouldn't know
Yeah,
about
that was
that.
so long ago. I gave you the blade, right?
Yeah, I have the blade.
Maggie does pipe up. Yeah. Like Archon just represents Tiamat, because the whole thing about Tiamat in here is really weird. But
Yeah.
she's somewhere here, but not where anybody can really find her. But Archon just does her dirty work as the main representative for her. But the Tiamat's group and Zariel's group don't really get along. And again, a lot of people don't really get along here. Warlords don't get along with each other. The Warlords don't get along with Zariel. Zariel doesn't get along with anybody. Nobody gets along with the demons.
Well, Zariel gets along fine with you, doesn't she?
Hey, she kind of looks. I see my magpies have been a bit chatty, haven't they?
More or less.
I worked out a deal with Zariel. Stay in business.
Oh no.
What?
What?
Jan?
Right.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you
Hi,
good?
I'm back. Yeah.
Oh, you,
We just heard. Oh no!
yeah, you scared me for a moment.
I was laughing at the magpie joke, and I realized that I wasn't lining up.
All right. So she's kind of like, wait, what was the comment you made? Zombie,
You've been getting along with Zariel quite well, haven't
yeah, she's like, yeah, the Magmas were talking about, yeah, like you make whatever deals you can to survive out here. I'll just say,
you?
to truly rake into the despair of the front lines of the blood war. She starts kind of salivating, like despair. Come along now, everybody. We don't have all day. I want to see true despair from this little one's memories in the fall of Zariel. All right, so he gestures Lulu to sit in the middle of the circle, which Lulu eventually does.
Very excited about getting into Lulu's memories.
Yeah, and then she asks you all to sit in, like, on the edge of the circle, on the red line. Do you all do so?
Yeah.
Might as well. I mean,
All right.
what do we have to lose other
Alright.
than our lives?
So
That basically.
you all put your hands together, and you close your eyes, and then suddenly, bam! Big flash of light, and then darkness. And then you hear the voice of Mad Maggie. All right, best be careful around here. May take a few stages. And then suddenly, light comes back, and you guys see a rich radiant light of 100 dancing rainbows slowly dissolves over you all. Warm sunlight fills the area. Within that space, you see Lulu flying lazily about in a lush meadow, right next to the shoulder of what appears to be a very beautiful woman. Not just any woman, it seems to be an angel of sorts. All long, flowing blue hair, blindfolded too. Two of them just stroll through the tall green grass, seem very happy and at peace. And then you hear Mad Maggie speak up. All right, push through this vision. It only represents what Lulu wishes was the case. I guess maybe what she would want, her little daydreams. Come on, we need to see more. All right. You guys are in this lush meadow. If you do want to try and continue to push through, I will need you each to make me an intelligence saving throw.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not good at that.
I'm the smartest guy.
All right.
YOLO.
We all have lots of intelligence today.
All right. That's 1, 2, 3.
Yay.
Barrow's gonna get a nat 20. It's gonna be fun.
All right. Let's see Barrow.
Intelligence saving throw. Intelligence. Oh wait. Intelligence saving throw. Oh, I have freaking.
Proficiency?
Yeah. Sweet.
I
Fine.
also had proficiency.
All right. So you are all trying to basically find your way out of this, daydream or this, you know, wishful thinking. Teralyn and Vaelith, you guys notice there's like as if there's like a zipper in the sky or like on the ground or whatever. You both pull at it and yank it. And luckily enough, we only needed one person to pass, and we got two.
Luckily.
So,
That's an easy save.
instead of you know, being in this lush field, you watch as the three of you, Barrow, Zaus, and Greenie see as Teralyn and Vaelith pull the zipper, and out of the field comes what appears to be a battlefield of sorts. A flame-encircled battlefield appears in a barren hellscape. The center of the circle, Lulu and the angel lie unconscious and prone, horribly injured. You see yourself standing in defense of Lulu and the angel, facing outward as 6 small spine-covered devils creep closer. In the distance, a formation of battered and retreating human warriors disappear through a portal, running away from the scene. The devils! This is Mad Maggie. You must defeat those devils! Alright, everybody roll me initiative.
Oh boy, wave combat, baby. Let's go.
Oh.
Oops.
Alright.
Ooh.
no.
Still us. Still.
Now,
Even at that one.
Barrow got a 3.
I still go in front of Zeus.
That you do, and then Teralyn got an 11. Alright, Greenie, you're up.
Roll high initiative.
So, I shall walk up to this man.
Yep.
And use my silver rapier.
Give me a roll. 17 will hit him.
Wow.
9.
Oh,
You only get one of those
sorry, it was
14.
lagging.
So that would be... Jesus Christ, you do 23 to him.
Jesus.
You just run up and like swipe him, like cut him in half, and he just falls over dead.
I shall then, move there. That's my
Okay.
turn.
That is your turn. Now it is Teralyn's turn.
Okay. Shit. I'll use my new thing. On green, the green one.
Okay, give me a roll.
Yeah.
Chaos spell 25 does it. So click Chaos spell and then whatever level you want to cast it at. Okay, so level 1, it's 18, and you rolled a 5, so a 5 was the first number, so 18 lightning damage on green. As you just shock this boy, it hurts him a lot. He was very bruised and injured, but he is still standing. Alright, anything else, Teralyn?
No.
Okay. Also, I just realized oh yeah?
Take 2 steps back.
Alright. Oh, I just realized in the future you can choose which of the two, so it could have been lightning or psychic of your choice.
Lightning work.
Okay, yeah. Alright, that is Teralyn's turn. Oh boy. He's very unique initiative rolls. Vaelith, what is your dex again?
3.
There's this 3.
Plus 3.
Alright, and then there's a... Alright, you go first.
Oh. Which one did Teralyn hit?
Green.
The green.
I'm just gonna toll the dead that boy.
Alright.
Wisdom saving
Hold
throw.
there.
Toll the day.
He got a 18.
Okay.
Nothing
That's
happened.
it.
Alright, you
That's
told...
it.
Alright. These guys were so poor for initiative when I first rolled. I thought you would have all killed them all, but lo and behold, how things turn out. Red
I'm
one.
just gonna move.
Oh, you're gonna move?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move right here.
Okay. This one's still flying towards you.
Sorry.
Okay. That's it. That's all you're moving. This one moves towards you, Vaelith, and he's gonna try and attack you. So first he tries to bite at you. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay. You take 4 damage from the bite, but it's actually like The bite doesn't hurt, but your mind like physically hurts as you take 4 psychic damage from the bite. And then he's gonna swing at you with his little fork. This guy's rolling great, 19 to hit you.
Yeah.
And you take another 4 psychic damage as he pokes you with the fork.
Okay.
Alright. This one's gonna go for Brini as he flies up.
Yeah.
He's also gonna do fight for multi-attack. First one was a nat 20 on you.
I shall uncanny dodge that one.
Hey Vaelith,
What'd you say, Avon? What's that? Yeah, I'm gonna yeet that nat 20.
Alright. It still hits you, but it's no longer a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
So
Wait.
you only take 5 psychic damage from the bite.
Is that already halved, or?
The halves would bring it down to 2.
Okay.
You take 2 psychic damage from the bite. As what appears to be a big old chomp got nerfed into a regular chomp. And then it tries to swing at you with the fork. Does a 14 hit you?
No.
And you dug out of the way that time. This one here, facing Teralyn, he pulls out his little tail spine, and he's gonna try and go for 2 of those shots at you from a ranged distance, because he doesn't want to get too close to you. There's a modified 20 will hit you, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, he's got it all wrong. The closer he is, the worse my damage is.
You take 10 piercing damage, and then... No, sorry. You take a total of 11 psychic damage in the end, because it, like, the tail spine hits you and explodes on you. But it's all in your mind. How fun is that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Very.
This one's gonna do the same thing to Zaus. Oh wait, sorry, he can do tail spine twice. He gets to do it again on you. He rolled a modified 20 to hit you again, Teralyn.
Fuck him.
Be 7 plus another 10 psychic damage on you. Yeah. This one is gonna try and do the same tail spine attack on Zaus. Zaus, I'm assuming a 17 will hit you.
Yes.
That will be 6 plus... You take 11 psychic damage from the first tail spine as he's just launching his spines at you. And then, unfortunately, he rolled a 7 on his second attack, so the second shot goes wide and misses you.
I have a quick question before we finish this.
Yeah.
During the whole chain thing, I took some damage.
Yes.
Can you tell me how much?
You want me to remember that number?
I took like
I think it was 10.
So.
You took 10. We're gonna just say 10. We're gonna say you took 10.
I took 13, you 2 took 10, and Zombie took 7, I think.
Yeah. So, mark off the 10
Somebody
from that too.
remember.
Alright, got it. Got it. And lastly, this guy's gonna fly up to Barrow. He's gonna go for a bite and fork attack against you.
And luckily, Brainy killed once, but now there's an even amount.
13 to bite you, Barrow.
Miss.
17 to fork you, Barrow.
Hit.
Fork you, Barrow.
You take 3 psychic damage, Barrow, as he pokes you with a fork, and it hurts your mind a bit. Alright.
Ow.
Barrow, you're up now.
Ah, damn it. They're so spread out. Barrow isn't good with spread out people.
In the dream,
Yes.
does it actually hurt our bodies, or is it like we get hit in the body and it hurts?
It hurts your mind.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil too much though, so find out for yourself what happens.
So what you're saying is if we die in the dream world, we go back and we just wake up, right?
You don't know. It could be. It could follow Matrix rules too.
This is totally
We're
insane.
brain dead.
Barrow, you're up. What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna cast Moonbeam at level 2.
All right.
Aren't you?
Well, I mean,
I wish I had feeble mind. Feeble mind's cool.
All right. Tell me where you're putting down your moonbeam, Barrow, and I'll make that con saving throw.
On top of me.
Okay. So.
on top of Lulu and Zariel.
Wow. So rude. You got a 19. Roll me 3d10. He'll take half, I believe.
2d10.
Oh, 2d10. So he takes half, so then he takes 4 radiant damage from that. Anything else, Barrow?
But at least on his turn. No, that's my turn.
Okay. And finally, Zaus.
Surprise to no one, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast green.
Alright, Eldritch Blast green. That will hit green. 6. You blast him and you just blow him up into chunks.
And Eldritch Blast
Which one?
yellow.
Okay, that 20 definitely hits.
I'm gonna cancel that nat 20.
Alright.
Oh no, plus 3 damage.
13, so you do a total of 13 force damage to Yellow as you blast him in the chest. Do you pull him forward or no?
No.
Alright. Right in the chest, and but he's still standing.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, top of the turn order, we go back to Breeny.
I would like to stab at this Boo Man.
Alright, stab at him. 23 will hit him. And piercing, total of 22. You just, shank blue right through the head, and he just collapses down dead.
I shall then move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Alright.
That'll be turn.
Breeny's turn, and then Teralyn.
I'm gonna take 2 steps this way and do this on Yellow Boy.
Alright. Radiant saving throw.
Color spread.
He got nat 20, so I'm assuming that is going to very much miss.
But I hate these guys.
Probably.
They're the worst.
That's what
You're
magic.
doing really good rolls.
Magic resistance is a bitch. I'll just say that for you.
Oh yeah.
Alright. It is their turn.
Spine devils and magic.
The orange devil needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, so let me first make him do that.
Wait, I go before them.
Oh, you're right. You do go before them. That's my bad.
Ah.
What do you want to do, Vaelith?
Is Zariel's sword on her body?
No, there's like it's just.
Damn.
Nice
That would
try,
be
Zambru.
amazing.
What do you want to do,
Good
Vaelith?
try.
I'm just gonna hit him with my mace.
Red guy.
Yeah.
I remember it's a +2 mace as well. So.
Yeah. So I have a plus. Wait, what? Why do I have a +7? I'm so confused.
Well, it's your proficiency plus your strength plus the extra +2.
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, it should be 7.
3 plus.
That's a 15.
A 15 will hit him.
D6. That's max damage. Nice. That's 10 damage.
10 damage. He's banging this guy
Magic.
right on the head.
Bludgeon.
Bludgeoning damage. But it is a magical weapon.
Magical bludgeon.
I know.
And
Wow.
Anything else, Vaelith?
That's my turn.
Alright. First, gotta make that con saving throw. He got a 13.
he did not pass. So
Roll me another
Oh.
2d10.
I already rolled it. It's right there.
Oh, it's a 10? Alright. That is
Yeah.
orange. Alright. So, you watch actually as the moment after that, they all move right in front of you, and then they get down on their knees. And let me just make sure I'm doing
they
this
what?
properly. They stop. The one guy moves out of your moonbeam, and then they all stop, and then they all get down on their knees. I want to read this part. So they all look down to you, and they're just like, "Oh." They each say the same thing. One to Vaelith, one to Breeny, one to Barrow. Zaus and Teralyn, you hear the one that's talking to Breeny. He's like, "Oh, please forgive us. Come, spare our lives, and we will serve you."
No.
All right, you say no, Vaelith. What about you, Barrow?
If I say no, just fuck off. Really.
The moment you say no, fuck off to the guy in front of you, he just crumbles into dust.
Good.
You know, I'm not
Just
gonna
like,
say it doesn't sound
I don't
right.
listen. I don't want to be served, but like, if you could just be cool, that'd be great.
Will you spare me?
I don't know. Do you promise to be cool?
And by cool, I will assist you and serve you, then yes.
No, not that.
Okay, well, Barrow decides what he wants. Teralyn, Zaus, Brini, what do you guys say when he offers this?
Can I make an insight check on if he would actually serve me or not?
Sure, roll an insight check. He will serve you. He seems very legitimate.
I think we should say no.
But having a spine devil on our side could be. We could get
But
some.
we're
Keep in mind we're in a
head.
dream.
Okay, I need the answers
is
now
fair.
though, because
Oh
I'll say
yeah, you
no.
were right. We're in a dream. I guess not. No.
say no to him. All right, yeah, he crumbles into dust.
I'll also say no.
All right, but then he looks to Zaus and Teralyn. Teralyn,
No.
Zaus.
I forgot this was a dream.
No.
He looks to you,
Zaus
Zaus.
is gonna say it.
Zaus, he sheds a tear and he just also crumbles to dust.
That was kind of sad though.
Yeah, so the landscape begins to get all smoky. Zariel and Lulu, I guess you already know if it's fucking Zariel, so I can just say it. They both disappear. And the whole area just fades to black. Let me switch the map over. We're not using this anymore.
Move on.
And all of a sudden, you find yourself in a vast barren landscape of utter devastation, wandering about. But then all of a sudden, black sludge begins to rise rapidly out of the ground. It takes your feet and starts gripping you tightly. It's overwhelming you. You feel the sense of loss and dread in you. You hear Mad Maggie say, "Don't let the sludge consume you. You must push through her defenses. She must look." Alright, so you're all currently getting consumed by sludge. So, I need everybody to make me either an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Barrow, can you
I
cast
got
water walk?
athletics. You want me to?
Alright.
Nice.
Would you say athletics or acro?
Yes, athletics or acrobatics.
Rolled a 9.
Put in the chat, please. And in Barrow. Athletics or acrobatics.
Hey, sounds
I'm gonna do acrobatics.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, Rini and Zaus, you guys, before the sludge, you basically see the sludge before it consumes you, and you just jump out of the way, and you find yourself kind of on solid ground, but the rest of your compatriots have been taken and starting to be consumed by the sludge as it's overcoming them. Teralyn, Vaelith, and Barrow. Once more, I'll let you guys roll one more athletics or acrobatics check of your choice.
Can I see anyone?
No, you're just being sucked in by the sludge.
Oh.
18.
There is.
Okay.
Now that me and Zaus are outside, could we possibly help anybody inside?
We're about to get to that. Barrow, you managed to, bust your way through like the Kool-Aid man out of the sludge. You say, "Fuck away, sad feelings. I'm a happy boy." Vaelith and Teralyn. Hold on.
Basically, tell me what to say.
You each take 32 psychic damage as the sludge starts to overcome you both. Are both of you still standing?
Yeah, I am.
Teralyn.
Barely.
Okay, you are barely standing. Alright.
Need some healing.
Rini and
Zaus.
I'd
Zaus.
say 7 out of 16.
Rini and Zaus. You guys can choose. Barrow, since you just got out, you don't get this option. You do see two figures being consumed, and you can choose to help if you want to.
I'll help
Of
Teralyn.
course.
Alright. Zaus goes to where Teralyn is. Brini, do you go to where Vaelith is?
Yes.
Alright, they're now helping you both. So the two of you, once more, athletics or acrobatics with advantage.
Easy rare.
Hey.
Alright.
I rolled
Um,
double 15.
Gotcha. You guys, Brini, with your help, you're able to pull Vaelith out of the sludge, and same with you, Zaus. You're just barely able to get Teralyn out of it.
Thank you.
Alright. You all manage to escape the sludge, and the moment you're out of it, it starts to essentially fade away. And you guys see Lulu sitting in an inky black void at the center, resting on a black cushion. She's unconscious and alone. But then, a beam of brilliant white light starts shining down upon her. And then next to Lulu, you see a large gleaming brass spyglass that rests atop an ornately carved tripod. Sand dripping down, Lulu awakens and looks peacefully around her. And she smiles. Seeing the spyglass, she approaches it, pressing one eye against the eyepiece. And then Lulu, as she steps back, eyes wide open, mouth open, looks to you all and she says, "The sword! The sword! I know where it is!" And with that, you all find yourself back in Mad Maggie's hut, awakened. All of your HP is back up to full. So
Thank God.
yeah. You all heal up from that, because it was all just a dream, and if you actually went down, you would have still been fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I need to know
7.
though.
Help.
Yeah.
When Lulu looked away from the spyglass, did she have a black outline around?
No, she didn't.
Frank,
Alright.
get dumped on.
So, Mad Maggie just looks to you all and is like, "Oh, that was wonderful." You just feel the dread, especially on you two, as she looks at Teralyn and Vaelith. Oh. And Lulu just looks to you all,
Listen.
"Guys, I think I know where it is."
I wasn't scared. I still had 16 HP.
Yeah, but if you guys had failed again, you would have taken another 4d10 psychic damage.
Listen, I could have lived.
I would not.
Okay.
Listen,
Just
Just
roll,
make
just
the
roll
roll up.
ones. It's
Yeah,
really
just roll
close.
up.
Yeah. So, Mad Maggie's just like, "Well, I guess that solves just about." But then Barnabas comes flying in through the hut, and he looks to you. "Mad Maggie, we got a problem. It's Raga Draga." And then Mad Maggie's like, "Fucking Raga Draga." Then she looks at all of you. "Well, I healed you all during that little dream quest. You mind helping me out with one last favor?"
Yeah, who's Raga Draga?
Oh, you're about to find out. And this is where we'll end
Next
the
time.
Yeah, this is where we'll end the session. Why not next time?
whoa.
All right. Good job, everybody. So, yeah, you guys. Next time, you're gonna have to face Raga Draga, the real enemy of this
not.
campaign.
Easy.
Let's just run away.
Fucking no, it's fine.
Oh.
I'll beat him in one turn. Got it.
Yeah, I am ending a bit early, but there is. Oh my god, you guys are about to deal with a. I hope you guys like learning new game mechanics, because we're gonna do that next session.
Heck
New
yeah.
game mechanics, you say?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I am pretty sure literally the first half hour of next session will be us talking about how a certain mechanic works and how we're gonna figure it out, and then we'll get into the boss fight against Raga Draga.
Listen, I might know the mechanic. Unless it's like new.
Have you been peeking ahead in the module?
No, I was just saying I might know the mechanic unless it's like brand.
I'm pretty sure it's brand new from what I've seen.
I might possibly know it if it was introduced in Ravnica.
Not in Ravnica.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay. It could be a lot of fun, or it can be mind-bogglingly annoying. We're about to find out.
Are we gonna get
Heck yeah.
D100 time?
D100.
Not exactly.
We roll.
Are we getting more
D100s?
Yeah. But yeah, make sure all of you put your HPs back to full, because Mad Maggie did heal you all during that.
Oh, to full.
Yeah, she healed you guys back up.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. Welcome to Avernus, everybody.
We won't need it. Fucking, he's
myself.
gonna. We're gonna beat this guy in one turn. We got it.
Ease.
With
First
brain
turn.
damage, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got solo damage, but
Brini has become your tank. Well, not your tank, but like your main melee combat fighter.
I mean, I have a higher AC than Brini, I'm pretty sure.
oh,
Yeah.
100%.
But Brini can do more damage on one hit than you can, though.
I do burst, but
I mean, it's true.
against group people, you all have.
I mean, I could cast Inflict Wounds at level 4 and do like 8d10 of damage.
Game.
Yeah. So
Well,
I hope you guys like Avernus, because this is chapter 3 of the module we're in now.
70 ton of damage.
This has been really fun.
Oh yeah.
How
How
many-
many chapters are there?
There was a total of 5 chapters, and personally, in my opinion, like the last 2 chapters are like they're basically short enough. They're both 4 and 5 are basically just one chapter together in 2 parts.
Well, I need to go make dinner and go to sleep.
Yeah. Hope you all enjoyed it. Welcome to Avernus.
Yeah.
Next session will be very interesting.
Do we
But,
go level? Level?
No level up. For what, your fucking dream quest?
Yeah, dream quest level.
What do you mean? I
Dream
rolled two nat
quest.
What do you
20s for stealth
mean,
and sleight of hand?
That was pretty impressive. You could have literally just walked up to the fucking red cap and just stolen his shit, and he wouldn't even.
Yeah, that was
notice.
absolutely
insane. You could have stolen everything he had on him.
I mean, how much is a?
Every
the
single
clothes off
thing.
his back.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, and you guys got most of the Knucklebone's crew to like you, so pretty good.
Barrow's a likable chap.
They're all cool.
Oh yeah, this is like
He's nice.
this whole area is just what I like about this area. So Avernus is like a lot of fun. I could definitely make it a lot harder too, but I kind of chose not to. But it is going to be a bit harder, especially we're going to have to start keeping track of rations and water too, just so you all know.
Yeah.
No more staying at the incendiary inn or being taken care of in the high hall by the refugees.
I mean, we do have 2 Outlanders.
Yeah, but look at what fucking area you are in
But,
right now.
yeah, we happen to be in Avernus.
Yeah,
Barrow is really good at surviving, if you couldn't tell.
that is true.
I will have to say, when she said Archon the Cruel's army had been wiped out, I was very much debating putting on the mask.
See what was happening with him.
Yeah, seeing what would happen.
Yeah, well, who knows? Avernus is a big place. I will also point out to the cartographer, while somewhat helpful, Avernus's landscape is so fucking
really
It's so fucking bonkers that this map may not be 100% accurate. I'll try and like use it as a big reference point, but things may not be next to things as they are exactly as they appear, though. But
I really want to go to this sword.
In Avernus, isn't there just like a big ass tower that is on like basically just on the horizon, literally in any direction you look?
I don't think so. I feel like that's another level of hell.
It might be, but
I mean, like,
that's a thing in some level of hell.
I guess like from the book I've been reading, I've seen there are towers in Avernus, but I don't know of the tower that's so huge everybody knows about it and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's where one of the archfiends is. Not archfiends, but you know,
archdukes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just think. Hope you all can be here next week so we can get through this next part.
Yeah, we'll be able to survive. Barrow will just have two less level 1 spell slots per day.
Yeah, as you guys go into this next part. And then yeah, you'll learn some new stuff, and we'll get to a really big part too. And then the one thing that's hard to plan about, the hard thing about planning chapter 3 is that it is very dependent on player choices. So unless I put everything in that's super dependent on, like, I basically plan out all of your guys' choices, like I know what's gonna happen, then it's gonna be very difficult.
So you're saying is there's a highly likely possibility that we're going to derail the campaign.
Potentially.
I'm about this.
Highly likely.
I really want to
Man,
go to this sword.
you mean that I couldn't have just gotten Zariel's sword from a dream?
I mean, that wasn't gonna happen to begin with.
I mean,
That would be
no.
super
I just
cool,
wanted
though,
to use
honestly.
Zariel's sword on the the spine devils.
Yeah,
No,
the
wouldn't
fucking
it be so
spine
cool if,
devils,
like-
which, you know, when this campaign first started, they were a real threat. And how about now, huh?
Yeah, the challenge rating like a 1/2 creature.
Can I ask what would have happened if we had said yes?
Oh,
No,
it's
not
actually
allowed. Oh, dumb Chucky, you can go.
they were telling the truth. If you had said yes, they would have given you advantage on the
Ow.
they would have given you immediate advantage on the getting out of the
But it didn't
sludge.
matter.
Oh.
I mean, it could have. I will also say this: if any of you had gone down to 0 HP, you would have been knocked out of the dream.
I assumed so.
Yeah, so like there was a
That's
chance of
close.
Teralyn, if you failed it again, you probably would have gotten knocked out and would not have been able to see the last part of the dream.
Yeah.
Also, what's funny, if you all failed the first intelligence saving throw, you would have all taken a D10 of psychic damage.
That's cool.
Yeah. Alright. Let me figure out who I want to raid.
I really like the idea of it, like the sword being so hidden that it's just inside Lulu's mind.
Well, she has to remember where it is.
Physically
the issue.
inside of Lulu's mind.
Also, is the
Like, just
cartographer
inside of
Zariel?
Lulu.
The cartographer is not Zariel.
I mean, is the Zariel in the corner?
That is not Zariel in the corner. I am positive of that. Alright,
I like her hair.
let's raid our boy Poos on
There's a
Poos.
blindfold on and everything.
Listen,
I like her hair.
when I was reading up on this book about how the map works, there's a cartographer that says something. The map basically talks to you, so I had to decide, all right, what part of the map is talking to you. And I just decided it was going to be this person.
That's fair.
I like that. That's cute. I like that a lot.
I do like that.
All right, let's raid our boy Pause. I know
Even
you.
though she's not very helpful.
I mean, not helpful. You're not in an area where she'll be helpful because she's never been here before. All right.
Yeah, like I said, she, from what I can glean, she just can tell you information about where you are if it's a major area on the map.
Pretty much.
Like,
Alright.
like
Raiding our
here.
boy Poos on Poos.
Man, I really want to see what we should really like. We should take a detour and go to the sword. That's cool.
Avon! Thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate that.
Bye.
Welcome on in, everyone. Hope you're all doing fantastic.
Yo, Pause changed his thing to Dancing Left Shark.
Tarkov got an update, so we're just checking that out right meow.
Good job, Pod. There you go.
Alright, I'm gonna close this thing down.
Yeah, what are you up
close
to,
the stream
Avon?
by stream.